You think you know, but you have no idea.
I
That's what you
fucking know.
Do you know that I know that you know that he knows?
Give me a second. I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's Flat Frog Friday, you fucking loser. It's Wednesday, my dudes.
It is Wednesday, my dude. Okay. Share, save video. How do I do this? Every week.
Every week he asks a question, and every week
Every-
he doesn't
Oh,
know.
if I turn it this way, you can see my dragon buddy.
I can't
Look at
see
there,
shit.
he's right there. Right
Oh my
here.
god.
Ding ding ding.
Uno momento, por favor.
Uno momento, you por favor. You smell like a whore. Go on and close the door. That was
That was
for you.
good.
That was for you.
It's fucking depressing. What? I love you guys.
Are you sure about that?
The D and G. One less E. Show. I put too many E's.
Gee!
Featuring Envy.
Featuring a V.
All right. I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. All right. We're going. Where's the button? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, whatever. We're going. It's recording. I don't care anymore. 3. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the Dee and Chee Show featuring Envy. I'm your host, Dee.
I am Chee.
And I am Envy.
And I am on crack. How you guys doing?
Wow. Immediately.
Slightly concerned for your well-being
Yeah.
now.
Dun, 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 dun.
I've had too much fucking Coke today, and I'm all fucking jacked up on
I'm
Coca-Cola.
all jacked up on, well, yeah, not Mountain Dew, right? It would be Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I've just been wired all fucking day, going 100 miles an hour since I got out of bed. Like, went out, got some furniture for the house, fucking cleaned my bed of my truck out because I was buying kind of a
Isn't that-
white couch. And
Isn't that a fucking task in itself?
dude,
owning a
the
truck?
bed of my truck sits under these fucking trees. What are they? Mulberry
Acorns or some
something? No, it's I can't think of what they are now. I can't remember the name of these trees, but they shit everywhere. All kinds of shit comes out of these trees, all over my truck, and then what happens is it all piles up against the back of the window where the bed is and all,
Mhm.
like, and then it just like gets all crusty and thick and mucky.
Right.
So then I'm like back there shoveling it out, but what
Do you
had
ever
it?
pretend like you're playing hockey and you fucking slap shot that bitch?
No,
I do all the time.
I had to sweep. Well, what happened is I was hauling a bunch of Christy's shit to the dump, and there was glass that broke, so I had to clean out all that glass. So I had to put a tarp out and like sweep it all out into the tarp and try to keep it from going all
Right.
over the driveway. But it was windy as a motherfucker today, so everything was just blowing everywhere. It's a fucking horrible day.
Do you have snow?
Not yet. It's supposed to snow
yet?
tonight, so I got the snowblower out because I've yet to fucking use it since I lived here. But we'll see how that works out.
We had a good storm.
Well, they're
Last
calling
couple
for
days.
like what 2 inches, and then there's another channel saying 5 inches, and then another channel says 7. So who fucking knows? And everyone's freaking out, and I'm like, every time it snowed here, the city has the snow up by the time it stops snowing. You can just get
Oh,
out and
yeah.
drive. They're really on top of it
Yeah.
here. I'm surprised. Where
That's crazy.
I lived out in the county, it wasn't like that. Like if you were snowed in, you were fucking there.
You're
So,
snowed in.
yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
like we live on a main road now, so like we're never snowed in, but at the same time, like we knew the snow was gonna hit. So my husband and I we went out and we got snacks and
Hell yeah.
made sure we had good food for the night and for
Exactly.
the whole weekend pretty much. So like were we snowed in? Not really, but we acted like it, and we were just lazy and ate good food all weekend and just hung out and
I
we
wouldn't
just
call
kind
it
of have to meet those
lazy.
times.
I say it's better to do
When you're
that
playing
and
video
stay
games
home.
for more than 6 hours at
Right?
a time,
Yeah.
I consider that lazy.
It's better to stay home though, because
it's nice.
there's
It
a lot of
is.
idiots
It
on the
is.
road. So
I think that's called commitment.
commitment. It's called
Commitment.
marriage.
No, I'm playing 6 hours while playing. I call that commitment.
But I used to
Yeah.
do Battlefield 13 hour runs all the time, like all
Yeah.
the time, like just
No
straight
shit,
through. Yeah,
honestly, when I was playing GTA 5, when it first came out,
that's another one. Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
I could not put that bitch
Wait
down.
till
I
6
could
comes
not.
out. I'm taking a week off of work.
I
Are you
believe you.
serious?
I
Yeah.
fully believe
I'm
you.
taking a staycation for GTA 6. You best believe that.
When does that come out?
Who fucking knows?
It's
Next
supposed to
year?
come out in 2025.
Yeah, next
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah.
It's plenty
But
of
see,
time.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
So-
pre-order and everything. Like I am.
Oh yeah,
fucking-
bro, me too. I'm pre-order.
You know,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
hear anything.
Envy. I know you were saying something, but I just had to get that
No,
motherfucker
it's
out
fine.
there.
It's
I
fine.
had to.
I'm listening to my husband scream upstairs.
Oh, we
so
can't hear him.
For people
Mm.
who don't know, my husband's game room is directly above mine, and he's currently playing this game called Lethal Company
Hmm.
with our other friends, and
Mhm.
it is the funniest
Aw,
game in
you're
the
missing
world.
out.
Mhm.
And
be
I
with
just hear him
us.
screaming, and I love it when Discord like cuts his voice out, and I can hear him
Mm-hmm.
just downstairs. It just cracks me up. So if I
Jesus
start giggling,
Christ.
that's why I'm just listening to him scream like a child.
Giggle it up. Who cares? It's funny.
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is. But
So
yeah.
I've been chopping it up with this girl on Facebook, right? She hasn't messaged me back today at all. And like
Mhm.
it's weird. She won't add me on Facebook because, I guess it's too soon, right?
Sure.
We've been talking for like maybe a week, but I said, you can add me on Facebook if you want. That way we can chat through the messenger instead of the dating site. Cause it's like, you can't just message and send a message, right? It's like you get you send it all at once, which then I'm sitting here reading a fucking book by the end of the night, like I can't respond individually to these little, each little paragraph.
Oh,
I
there's
have
no
to like,
specific reply. It's just
Yeah.
reply all basically.
Oh.
like I could like send, my little paragraph one at a time, but I don't know. It's weird. So I don't know, but she
Or
did.
she just might not have personal information.
Yeah,
obviously, on her
yeah,
Facebook, so
yeah.
she probably doesn't want you to know right away.
Maybe
She's
she
like,
has an
But-
OnlyFans.
That kind of commitment yet. Shit.
That's the
God
thing
damn it,
now.
D.
Oh wait, I'm just playing. But anyway, I was like,
Power to her.
yeah, add me if you want. It's okay. If you don't, not gonna hurt my feelings. I just thought it'd be a
Right.
little bit easier, and I think she wants to keep the mystery and
Mhm.
going for a little while and get to
Yeah.
know me a
The
little
sus-
better first.
The suspense of everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a bunch of
Suspense.
fucking head games if you ask me. Just get to the
Suspenseful.
goddamn point.
I am being suspenseful.
It's
You're being
fun
an
for a
asshole.
little bit, and then you're like, yeah, I want to know.
I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I am old. I don't want it. I just want to get to it. Like, oh, here I am. Show me what you got. I don't know. I think the gays do that. I think a lot of the gay guys are like, here it is, bitch. Take it or leave it. Direct to the point. Are we gonna
Right,
fuck or
right.
not?
Yeah,
I wish more people would
That's
be like
true.
that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I could not even imagine. Like, I
I
mean,
hate it. I hate it.
Ugh.
It's fucking annoying. I don't know why I'm trying to date anyone. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm such not. I'm
It's
not
kind of a good kinda
motivated. I
crazy,
think
though.
though. I'm like kind of motivated, but not really. I'm like, whatever. I mean, I could have messaged her today, right? But
Absolutely.
I sent it last. I don't want to seem like a weirdo. I mean, even though I am, but
Do you think you're just playing games in your head and you just?
I'm a psychopath. Yes,
No.
absolutely. I'm
I mean,
100%.
Yeah, 100%. No, but I mean,
I wouldn't be fucking
you-
online
you-
dating if I was normal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
I met my
definitely
husband
you
that
definitely
way.
don't want to. You definitely don't want to like cause too much waves by like asking her too much shit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think it's best to like little bits and pieces at a
Right.
time. I
You-
think you're right.
You
It might
wanna
be
continue
overwhelming.
knowing- Well, right, but you want to make sure that you do care, but you don't want to like over care.
It's a lot to
guess.
process too, like learning about somebody, especially
lot.
online. Like
Mhm.
when
It's
you're
scary,
not
too.
like if you're in a chat room, you can, oh, that's funny, like back and forth banter.
Mhm.
This you can't. It's all here's like 8 paragraphs, like 6 pages of shit to read and try to absorb.
Oh.
Yeah. Like she types out this whole thing and it's like, oh, cool. And then I gotta like, what did she say? Go back up and because I'm
See, that
fucking
just
brain
sounds
dead.
Like a really complicated app.
It is.
I feel like that's not helping your case any.
I
And you
don't
do it
know.
on the computer. Like
Well, it's
is there
all
a
the
computer?
same. It's just
Well, I'm saying it may be easier to like actually type it out,
No, it's all the same to me typing it.
thumb fingering it
No,
out.
I usually talk to type anyway. That's why you're always like, "What the fuck did you say?" Because
Oh.
I'm always like, "Oh, da 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 blah blah blah," and then it's like, "Oh no, I like to suck dick," and I'm like, "Oh, whatever, send." I don't care.
So that's why you asked me that question. Okay.
No,
Oh,
that's no. I wrote
interesting.
that. I
Oh,
deliberately.
that one you wrote.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
I
deliberate.
knew I was there somewhere. I knew I was in that heart.
How do you deal with your low self-esteem? I have no idea what to do.
You surround yourself with people who don't have that problem.
You think so? Then what are you doing hanging out with me?
I'm that guy for you, motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Shit.
Envy's that guy for me. Fuck.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Right? I mean,
I feel
surround
that's
yourself with people who care
I'm
about
having a
you.
hard time with the dating shit because I'm still wired with the low self-esteem. Like I'm not. These girls are way up here above me. There's no way. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I used to date hot chicks and like smart girls and shit like that were out of my league, you
Mhm.
know, all the time. And I don't know why I can't just. I think it's because I'm older. I'm like, oh, why would anyone?
You're not giving yourself enough credit.
I never do though.
I think so. I know. I understand that's a thing.
God,
For
it's
me
depressing.
personally, it was a long road, and I also my first ever relationship that was 3.5 years was extremely abusive, and I stayed because I'm not the brightest person in the
See,
world.
that would deter me from dating ever again. Period.
But no, it didn't. It actually helped me so much. And as shitty as it was, and how terrible of a human being he was, he
Mhm.
probably still is. I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Good.
But
Don't.
it has made me who I am today, and it's made me so much stronger. He would just constantly tell me, how worthless I am, and that no one will ever love me
God.
besides him, and I'm going to be stuck with him for the rest of my life. And there was finally, and he went off to college, and he would message me for days, and I'm like, and it literally, it's something as simple as I am worth. He could literally he could be sitting on the shitter, taking a crap. I'm like, I am worth him at least messaging me one time a day. And finally, I was like, you know what?
You know what?
It was a big eye opener for me.
Wow.
I'm like, I am worth so much more. There's got to be
I never
somebody
would have
out
thought of
there.
it like that.
I am worth more than what he can give me, which is honestly nothing. He has hurt me so deeply, and to rebuild myself up, he knocked me. So I was up here. He knocked me down to my lowest. But you know what? I rebuilt myself the way that I wanted to be rebuilt afterwards.
So, telling yourself over and over again every day that you're worthless, you start to believe it. And
believe
if
it.
someone else in your life is telling you that too,
The person you're supposed to love with all of your heart is telling you that you are worthless.
it makes it concrete, right? It solidifies that into your brain, and you can't ever, you can't get away from it. I don't know how to break that other than I was thinking, just as corny as it sounds, every day when I get up, just be like, you're a good person. You're worth something to somebody.
It works. Honestly, you start small like that because you're not going to get way back up here in one day.
I've never
This
been up
takes
here.
months and years to build yourself back up the way that you want to
I'm
be portrayed in the
from
world.
gutter. I am scum.
And I will
see?
tell you, as a woman, the most attractive feature on a man is confidence.
That's how I used to get chicks.
If you
I don't know what
are
happened.
confident,
I'm exactly the same way.
ugh,
I used to be
yeah.
funny and confident. Like, I didn't care what people thought. I was like, this is me. I'm cool. I know I'm fucking cool.
You know what, dude? I
Nah.
agree with you. It's so.
What the
it's funny
fuck,
you
bro?
say-
It's so
it's funny you
weird.
say this. It's funny you say this. So while I was in Hawaii, I was going
Hawaii.
through some Hawaii. I was going through some boxes and of photos, and so I pull out all these boxes and
Found some
of
nudes.
the
All
photos.
right.
Some of the photos are some of the photos I took when I was in high school. Like I really was into like photography.
Oh yeah, man.
Taking pictures and stuff.
I
So
love
was like,
photography.
Oh, man, like these
It's
are
one of my favorite
friends and
hobbies.
stuff. There were also photos of my ex-girlfriends
Oh.
in there with notes on the back of them in there. And there was
Thanks for the
also,
hot
like,
dong.
like like letters, not letters, but like like
I know what
hey
you mean,
Brian,
like little
yeah,
mementos
yeah,
and shit. Yeah,
yeah,
fun.
hearts on the eyes, and
Ah, my man was
so
a
on and so
stud in
forth.
high school. He was a
So
player.
so I start looking at them and I start reading them and I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck, And so Kimberly is standing right next to me, and she's like, what is it? And so I start giving her these photos, there's one right after the other. But the thing though is that it wasn't the same. It was different girls.
Yeah,
Oh.
because you were a whore, a man
That's
whore.
She calls me that now. Yeah. So
If the shoe fits.
she quote unquote found my black book.
Ooh.
Wow.
She did.
What's
But
she
you know
doing?
what?
There's
That
nothing that I
works.
can do but laugh at it. I'm like,
Yeah,
That
that
works,
was
though.
that's who you were. What can you do?
It works.
She knew I was a dick face.
Laugh
I
about it.
continued
That's
to
all
be
you
the
can
dick
do.
face. And oh man, no,
That's how you
I
pull
was
bitches,
fucking-
right?
I was fucking rolling.
You just treat them.
Like,
And your
I was
confidence
laughing
was
so hard.
super high, wasn't it? Like
Back
you
then.
knew back then. I
Mhm.
honestly, in my Tinder days before I met my husband, it was so empowering because I had men who wanted me. I could be like, not today. And that made me feel so good about myself. So good. I loved it. I had a 1 week rule when I was on Tinder. If you piss me off, you say something weird, or you freak me out in a week, cut ties. No ifs,
Yeah.
ands, or buts. You're done. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're gonna do it in 1 week,
A week's generous, dude.
a week
Yeah.
is generous. A week is generous.
Like uber generous.
That's
Uber
that's
generous.
usually about the length of time it
Hi,
takes
my
for
name's
the
Carl.
weirdo to
I
start
just
showing
like to
themselves.
grab things and sew them together. I don't know why. I think you're cute. Yeah, no,
I-
fuck you, dude.
Well,
no, oh my
I
God.
got some
No.
shit that needs upholstering, so come on over, Carl. I got you,
Thanks.
bro. We're going to
no,
Michael's.
it worked
Thank
out
you
super
so
well.
hard.
And honestly, my husband was the only guy that has like ever pursued me first. Like he
Mhm.
started it first and pursued me first.
Brad.
And I was like,
Well,
yeah,
what was his
all right, done
line?
deal.
What was his line, or did he have one?
Oh, it was hilarious. So he actually worked at the same. So okay, my dad worked at one company, and he worked at the same company but different location. So he actually thought that I was the daughter of his boss
Oh.
because it said on his profile.
Oh,
where
so
he
that's
worked. I was
why
like,
he
"Oh
was
my
trying to
gosh,
get with you.
he might work with my dad." So he thought he messaged me and. Well, he also had his dog in his picture. So
Mhm.
he's like, I know you just messaged me because you think my dog is cute. And I was like, actually, your dog is cute, but no, like, I think you're cute too. So he's like, I think I might know your dad. I was like, oh no. He's like, no, this is good. I was like, is it though? And then we got talking. It
I
wasn't the
don't
same.
know.
And by that time, we're so deep in the conversation that, it just stuck.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and then we met up on his property. And I met his family on the very first date, which was very intimidating, but it worked. I lied to my parents' face about who I was going to go meet. I wasn't going to tell them I was going to meet
Why
someone off
did you
Tinder.
do that?
Because they would tell me no.
Really? Well, I mean,
Oh my gosh, yeah. I was still living at home. I was full-time college.
yeah,
They're helping
but
me out through college, so I was staying full-time. My parents were very
you need to have a
strict.
dating. Oh, okay. Never
My
mind.
parents are, yeah, they were very strict. They were, as long as I was under their roof, I would never ask to go
Yeah.
stay at a boy's house or have them stay at our
It's
house.
their house. It's their house. You got
It's
to
their house,
respect their
their rules,
rules.
and I respected it. And I
Yeah.
never strayed except for one time.
I was about to say never.
I was about to say, so
One
you
time.
never ever snuck a dude in there?
Oh my God! Not in the house. Stuck out of the house.
No. So how
She
many
ain't
times
trying
have
to
you
get
had-
somebody
How
shot.
many times have you had a dude sneak into your house?
I've never had someone sneak into my house.
I've had to sneak into a lot of houses.
I was always the one sneaking out to other people's houses.
I was the guy that the
I-
chicks didn't want to introduce to their parents.
Yeah, I couldn't. Our house is too like, you could tell. Like,
Yeah,
you-
yeah, you would know.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
I snuck a girl into my house once.
Oh
and got
no!
caught.
You dirty dog.
You did.
Who caught you? Who caught you?
My
Your
mom.
sister? Oh my god.
What like?
What did
in the
she
deed,
do?
Or
I
just,
can't believe
like,
she didn't
No. So
beat you with a Bible.
This is the true story. I
Ugh.
mean, you can say whatever you want.
This
but
is the true story.
True story.
So she lived the street below me, and she lived in a very abusive house.
Oof,
And
that
so
sucks.
she snuck out of the house to
Mhm.
get away from that. And I told her that, if she needed a place to stay, that I can, try and figure something out and get you in the house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We weren't in the same
You're
bed.
you're just trying
She
to
was
give her some kind of like
Yeah.
yeah.
safe
There were
place, right?
there were pillows on the floor.
Mhm.
There were blankets on the floor. I was in the bed, and so my mom knocked on the door,
Oh no.
and I
I'm
get
jerking it,
she
ma.
Is this late at night? Like, is this randomly
yeah,
unprovoked? She's just
this is
knocking.
yeah, oh yeah.
She
Oh.
probably
Think she
heard
knew.
you.
I think she probably
Yeah,
heard
Oh.
me. Yeah. So
this
I
crazy little
think
bastard better
I
be in
think the
there
dead
praying to the God. I hear you
I think the
talking.
giveaway is I forgot to hide her shoes. So when she
Oh,
opened the
God.
door, she
Oh
probably
no.
saw an extra pair of shoes. And
Where did
So
she hide?
so she hid on the floor. I mean, she was already down there, and she just
mhm.
threw the blanket over her,
Oh.
and I opened the door, and she was like, "Is anybody here?" And I was like, "Yeah, my friend needed a place to stay,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah, best
um,
not to lie, especially if
No,
she's
you're
gonna
already
come in
caught.
there. Yeah.
yeah." But I mean, my mom, her mind went somewhere else.
Oh
Her
yeah.
mind went,
Oh yeah.
Understandable.
for sure. I mean, 100%. That's what I would think of too.
You're like, for the one time I'm trying to be good and holy in my
One
life.
time, I'm a decent dude.
Yeah.
That explains a
me,
lot
right?
about you.
What do you mean?
Well, now I understand why you're a piece of shit.
Oh. Oh no.
It makes a lot of sense. Your mom broke you. Wow.
Yeah.
My mom broke me.
The real story.
No.
That's
The real
fucked
story.
up.
What do you? What do
So
you, what
so
do you mean?
she, your mom, what
Mhm.
did she do as far as with the kid? Like, did she make her leave or did she make her
She
stay in
asked.
another room?
No. She asked her to leave, and
Oh,
I
that's rough.
apologized and all that kind of stuff. Again, my mom's mind went somewhere else. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
And
on the heat of the moment, you can't really think other than to get this fool out of my house.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Oh, and also
what if
your
my-
young teenage mind, like, yeah, I probably should have asked, like, hey, mom, she's having a really abusive situation. Can she come stay the night?
maybe
know,
your
on
mom
the
didn't want
couch.
that drama in the house either, though. Maybe
Yeah, I mean,
because
that's
like they could
it's
call
Or
the
little
cops.
cheese running around.
Well, yeah, they could
no,
call
yeah.
the
I mean,
cops.
sure, it's D, all of the above. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure. But again,
I mean, she's the
my
parent.
my mom's mind was like, all right, guy, girl, same room, door closed, not supposed to be there. Bing, bang, boom,
Yep.
bing, bong. Fuck my life.
If
So
I had a son, yeah, I'd
right. I
yeah,
mean,
I'd
there's
have
no
him.
other explanation
Yeah,
than mom.
yeah.
I mean, that was the absolute true story.
That's
The
crazy,
one
man.
time that I snuck a girl into the house was because she was being beat.
The runaways used to
And
come to my house all the
terrible.
time. I was having a party once, and a runaway came to my house, and she was hiding in the closet upstairs or some shit. And
Oh.
the cops came, and they were like, "Hey, we're not here to bust up a party. We're just looking for a girl." And I'm like, I don't fucking know. It's like, "Hey, dude, where's that chick at?" He's like, "She's upstairs, closet." I'm like, "Okay." And then the cops were like picking up a jacket or something. A bowl fell out, and he just looked at it and looked at us and threw the jacket back over it and just
Nice.
they went upstairs and got the girl and left. And I was like, dude, who invited that chick? I didn't even know who she was. Like, that shit would
That's so
happen all the
crazy.
time.
She was under your roof too, and it would have been fun.
Dude, it could have been my
Yeah,
dad. My
it could've
dad
been
could have
bad.
gone to jail, right?
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
were all like 16, 17. Some of them were
Oh
14.
yeah.
I think,
Wow.
yeah. So,
I'm sure people weren't just drinking; they were doing other things.
no,
too,
we weren't
so-
drinking at all. We were smoking
Oh.
drugs.
Oh, I thought you guys were like.
No, we were
partying
partying, but
teens,
no,
yeah.
no, we were smoking weed and eating shrooms and shit. Like,
Oh.
yeah, and
That's okay.
the cops show up and
Yeah,
they,
that's
you
okay.
know,
I'm just kidding.
house full of kids smoking weed. Come on,
Right.
And he said,
Right.
they
Yeah.
literally said it. We're not here to break up a party, man. We're just here to find this girl. She's upstairs. Like, they knew we were hanging out. We were smoking weed. It's not like we
Yeah.
were out doing anything bad. We were just hanging out at the house.
But that's the thing. If you're gonna do it at that age, at least you're in a safe place.
Yeah, that's how my dad felt.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd rather you guys all be here at the house doing
Right.
drugs than out there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Growing up with an Asian mother is completely different than you guys. Like
I couldn't imagine.
that wouldn't even fucking happen in an Asian house.
Oh well, I couldn't do anything like that either. Like that was 100% no go. I still haven't smoked a thing in my life.
Don't start.
Don't
No. I can't. I can't even like be next to someone who does it, let
Mm.
alone actually try it.
Could you imagine if we got her fucked up?
Dude,
Just give her an edible, bro.
An edible, yeah. Give her like 5 milligrams, 3 milligrams.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. I don't eat edibles, and I smoke weed. I don't fuck around with edibles, dude. I do not like them. I do not like not knowing what it's gonna do and how long it
But
takes.
for someone that doesn't smoke and doesn't like inhalation,
Mm-hmm.
that would be the next best thing.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually,
they make THC pills.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an actual 5 milligram pill
really?
you can put in your mouth and take with water or whatever. I don't know. Do whatever you want
Or
with it.
you can take it like a suppository.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, or you can put it.
No,
If you're into
There you
that.
go.
goes there.
If you're into
the old
that.
pooter shooter. You know what I'm saying?
I had a friend that used to take X like that. Like he
Oh
put
my
it in his
God.
ass and then like
Why?
because it goes.
It's strict to your bloodstream, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like real quick.
Yeah.
there.
You can do the same thing by crushing it up or biting into it, chewing it up, and swallowing it
Yeah,
with water.
well,
It's the same.
that
thing.
was. I think it was more of a sexual thing for him. I don't know, but
Oh,
Well,
so,
I think, isn't it like the inner walls or something? Is
yeah,
thinner
yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah. It's that, and
That's
it
it
why.
gets
goes
absorbed a lot
yeah.
quicker. It's like people
Yeah.
do coffee. They do
and
coffee enemas.
vodka enemas.
Yep.
Yep, I've heard of that. That's fucking
Yep.
gross.
What
You're
does that
not
do?
sticking anything in my butt. It makes
goes
sure it goes right to your bloodstream.
super
Like
freaking quick.
yeah, get you fucked up
And-
real fast. Get you
Yeah.
crazy high.
No. Like coffee. What is a coffee enema? I mean,
Oh, it just
obviously
goes-
keeps you
It's a
all
tube that shoves up your
caffeinated,
butthole, and you
right?
fill your colon with coffee. And the caffeine goes straight to your bloodstream, so you get a super buzz super quick.
I wonder.
And then what? You just go to work? I mean,
and
like,
then you pull the tube out, you sit, you shit it all back
I was
out.
about
and
to
you're
say, like, you gotta
and
poop
you
it
go
all
about your
out
day.
again. No, I'm good.
what?
I don't
in
like
the
coffee
ass?
that much.
Literally?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Wow.
That's the thing.
People are
That's the
weird,
thing.
man. There are fucking weird people out there.
I mean,
Yeah.
I knew that getting enemas like fucking helped you out, like clean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah,
It
yeah.
does. No, people
I've
do
thought
the
about
coffee
it
enemas
before.
You know?
solely to get that caffeine like high.
I thought about doing an enema once, like just to clean myself out. I don't know why.
Me too. Me
Like
too.
I also thought about taking those the colon blow or whatever, just to
Oh,
like
the colonics or
yeah,
whatever,
just
and-
to flush everything
Yeah.
out, like start fresh.
I
Dude,
actually-
those people are like good. They massage your belly and push it all out. Yeah, they're
Really?
good.
Ugh,
Mhm.
What?
that's scary. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They'll like rub your
The
tummy for
colonics?
you, and you're
High
like, "Oh, I
colonics
feel
or
it right
whatever?
here." And they'll like try to work
Mhm.
it down more. You can actually see it like
Yeah.
the tube. You
Ugh.
see your shit tube.
Oh my god. There's the hemorrhoids right there.
You're so gross.
There's the internal hemorrhoid right there.
Listen, I work in the medical field. Nothing grosses me out anymore.
Obviously, thanks for sharing. Fuck, I'm not hungry
I
anymore.
have seen things you do not want to know.
So
Yeah.
speaking of friends, buddy of mine,
Let's have them.
not 2, 3,
You're
buddy of
looking at
mine
it.
that texted me last week asking for some help. I ended up helping him out. I gave him like $30 one day, and then he messaged me again. Was like, "Hey, I just filled up the U-Haul and coming to town, and I'm not gonna have enough for food and this, that." And I was like, "Whatever." I gave him some more money, and I haven't heard from him since. But
Aw.
yeah, it's this whole thing. His life was falling apart, and another friend of mine in town was like, "Hey, I think our buddy needs our help. You know, his shit's falling apart for him." And I don't know, man. And he kind of hinted around about needing a place to stay, but he's staying at his brother's, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to have anyone living in my house with me.
No, dude.
Like I
this is-
have my buddy
no.
that lives downstairs, and I like him, you know. But even then, I'm like, God, I kind of wish my house. I wish I was home alone, you know. But I like having him here. He's a good guy. He looks after the dogs. He's quiet, you know.
Mhm.
But it's just me being. I'm so used to being alone, right? I've done it for so many years, and now it's just like there's always someone here. So I don't know. I don't.
shadows.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't talked to this guy in fucking years.
Right.
Like every now on Facebook, I'm like, oh, cool post, you know, blah, blah, blah. But never been like, hey, man, how's life been going? How are your kids?
You know,
and-
what, brother? Now that I think about it, like hindsight, kind of red flaggy, isn't it? Like I don't know.
A little. Well,
Extremely red
it
flaggy.
reminds me
How
of like
very
my
asshole
cousin
behavior.
who is a drug addict that was like, hey, man, I need $20 so I can feed my kid and get gas to get to work tomorrow. I'll pay you Friday.
Yeah.
So I sent him 100, whatever. I'll fucking make more. Hey man, the next fucking day, hey man, I'm still running a little light on some cash, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and then my other cousin hits me up. Hey, Morgan's asking for money. I think he's on some shit. I'm like, obviously he's on shit if he burned through $100 in one night.
Dang.
So he never paid me back. And actually, he hit me up. I hadn't heard from him in like months because I was like, okay, bro, you keep bumming money off of me for drugs. Fuck you. I'm done. I helped you once. We're good. He hit me up again like recently after Christmas, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I just ignored him. I don't care anymore. I can write people off like that, and I've never fucking talked to him again. But this guy, we grew up together. We were best friends, man. And in high school, like 10th grade, him and my girlfriend at the time hooked up, and she cheated on me and left me for him. And it created a big divide in the group because we were all friends. We had a lot of friends, right? We had a lot of friends. And a lot of my friends took their side because I don't know.
War.
Yeah. And I had no one came over and hung out anymore. No one. So that's kind of why when I was like 17, I left town. That was kind of the little bit of it because I had nothing else. I was just everywhere I went was fucking depressing. So it's like, whatever, I'm going to travel. They got married. They had a kid, and then she cheated on him and moved on to another guy and this, that, and the other. And just like, I hadn't heard from him in years and years and years. And then it's like out of the blue, hey man, I wrecked my car. I'm getting divorced. She's taking the kids, I'm moving back. Okay, man, that sucks. I'm like, what do I say to that? And then, I'm like, and then I opened the avenue, I guess. And was like, if you ever need my help, let me know because I like being walked all over. Apparently that's my thing. That's my forte.
You're just man of the year, brother.
God damn. So I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I'm going to ask you for some help. I'm like, fuck. All right. Let me go try to scrounge up some money. So I had to go DoorDash to get him some money so he could fucking get here.
No.
My guy. What are you doing,
man? I can't help it, man. Look, here's the thing.
You can.
Here's
Again,
the thing.
Going
Listen,
back to self-worth, you're up here. You need to rein it back.
When I was...
You're allowing the people who hurt you
but
fucking
listen,
do it again.
When I was like 20, I came through town and I was like, fucked. I had nowhere to go and nowhere to stay. He let me crash on his couch even after all that. We squashed all that shit, by the way. Like 2 years after it happened, or a year after it happened, I was here. And he came to my job or whatever and was like, hey man, I miss you. I'm sorry. We squashed the shit. It was done. I don't even care really. It was just more of the fact, like, seriously, if they would have both came to me and been like, hey, I like him, he likes me, blah, 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 I would have handled it like an adult. Yeah, I'd have been a little hurt, but the fact that they went behind my back is what bothered me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyway, I was here. I had nowhere to go. I was traveling with this chick, and I came back through town, and he was like, hey, man, you can crash on my couch for a couple days. And he got me some money for a motel. Like, he gave me rides and shit. Like, he helped me out. We were friends, man. We were best friends. And when I started traveling, I lost touch with everyone because, this was before cell phones and the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And...
fucking pigeons and
dude, seriously, like I had a book with everyone's phone numbers in it. I lost that book, and that was like my lifeline. No. I was out on the road. That was my lifeline. That's was a
Rolodex, brother.
Well, it was a good thing that it happened because then I stopped relying on other people to help me, right? I stopped being like, oh, well, if I get in a jam, I could probably call this person or call that person like a fucking crackhead, right? So that's what was in the back of my head when I was giving him help, because he helped me when I was down, and he was my best friend, dude. And it was so, dude, a piece of me died a little when we stopped being friends. Like I had never been a best friend with someone like him before. Like everyone else was just like friends, we're cool, but we had this connection, like, and I don't know, man, it really broke my heart, I'll say that. But now he's back in town. You know, he told me, he's like, yeah, I'd like to come by and check out your house, this, that, and the other. And then I don't know if he's here. I don't know if he made it. I hadn't heard from him. Of course, he did text me when I gave him some money. He was like, I really appreciate you, yada, yada, yada. And I was, but you know me, I look at my phone. I'm like, oh, cool. And I'm back to doing the other 10 things that I'm doing at once. I'm so scatterbrained. And like, people probably think I'm an asshole because I don't fucking text them back, after I look at the messages. But I'm not an asshole. I'm just scatterbrained. I can't help it.
You like categorize it in your brain. You're like, oh yeah, I had this mental reaction.
I have to
categorize
yeah,
it. And we're
I
moving
did
on.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, cool. Fuck off. I got shit to do. I don't need no time for your sex potions.
I mean, I really hope that this person does come around and actually wants to be a part of your life again.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he
you're
does.
very much teetering the line of you. I'm not saying you were inconvenienced that you had to go out and work, but you went so far above and beyond.
He doesn't
that
know
you
that. Oh, well, he
didn't have
does. I told him, I
this.
was like, well, I'll probably have to DoorDash to get some money, but I'll
And
come
what
up with
was his
something.
what was his
Fuck, my
response to
dude.
that?
I'm sure he said, I'd appreciate anything that you can do. I can't remember exactly.
And I'm sure he would appreciate. I just hope that
Yeah.
he's going to be the better person that's actually going to like take that kindness that you gave him and continue to take it where it
Yeah.
should be taken and not just
I
like,
hope so too.
hey man, thanks, bye. Because at
Well-
this point, this is the line. You're on it. Like you're
Mhm.
literally your little feeties are
Mhm.
on it. If he doesn't reciprocate that and he doesn't acknowledge that further moving on,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can't hold him in your heart anymore.
That's usually where
'Cause
I'll draw the line.
That's damaging at that point. Like you're very much at that line of this is going to be helpful or this is going to be damaging. So just kind of keep that in mind moving forward.
That's in my mind because
My-
the mannerisms are drug addict. Fucking drug addict written all over it. The way, the speech, the text, it's
Oh.
all, that's how drug addicts, I've been around them all my life. I know exactly how they fucking go. But his excuses were pretty legitimate, even though all those little red flags were there. I get it. He's going through some shit. He's going through a divorce.
I get it.
He's losing his home. He lost he wrecked his car. He has nowhere to go. It's like, that shit can happen to anyone. We're all a paycheck away from being homeless.
Yes.
And at any time. So it's just, yeah, I'm with you on that. I
I mean-
understand if there's no reciprocation, there's no kind of feedback down the road, like within a month or something. That's it. We're done. Like,
A month is generous also.
yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
Well, I'm also the kind of person that has great friends all around me, and I never fucking text them. I never say, hey, you want to come over and hang out? Never once since I lived in this house have I been like, hey, man, you want to come by and hang out? Have dinner or something? No, Christy does that. Christy was the one that was like pushing me to be friends with my fucking friends. I don't know. I don't know why.
At the same time, I will say this. If your friends are truly your friends, like, and this is a perfect example, if you two live next to each other, like you two, I'm looking at you two right now. If you live next to each other, you would know that D is not going to invite you to his house. He'd be like, hey, hey,
This
brother, I'm
motherfucker
coming
would just
over,"
come
because
over.
Exactly.
You wouldn't
'cause
tell
that
me.
is-
You wouldn't knock.
is
You would just come
friendship.
over.
He
And
would just come on in.
that's literally how I
That
am and always
is
have
your
been.
friends.
If you have to knock, I'm not answering the door.
Yes.
I've never been that way. If you can just walk in my home, it's because I know you or you're about to rob
Yes.
me. One
Like,
or
the thing
the
is,
other.
G
if
and
you
I's
classify
conversation.
as them as friends, that's the kind of people that they need to be for you. Just they know, like, okay, D's not going to invite me. I'm just going to go over there and say hi to him.
Literally. And
That's
my
how it is.
friends know this about me. They
Mhm.
know. And yet, when I was talking to one of my buddies, I was like, yeah, man, we should hang out and get together. I'd love to catch up. And I was busy. I was thinking I was working on my coffee table or something. I was like, oh, cool. And then I finally replied, it was Sunday night. That's what it was. And I was like, sorry, man, I have a lot going on Sundays. I wasn't trying to blow you off. He's like, I didn't mean to hang out tonight. I'm like, neither did I. I was
Holy shit,
apologizing
I-
for not getting
yeah.
right back to you, whatever. But yeah.
Here's the thing about D and I's friendship. It's I actually learned a lot from D
We're gay
when we
lovers.
first started. Y'all.
Yeah,
when we
queen.
we first started playing games together. And so I'm the type of guy that's gonna be like, hey, if no one's on, I'm gonna actually type out messages and say, hey, do you want to play? You know what I mean? what's the worst you're gonna say? No.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I'm already
Next.
playing with somebody else.
Yeah, cool beans. You have other friends. Cool
Yeah.
beans.
Oh wow.
You
What am
know?
I, chopped liver or something?
And so Dee and I our banter would go back and forth.
Banter.
And there was times where I would message him the day after or whatever to go hang out, and he would never reply. And I was like, man, what the fuck? Like, this guy and I had good conversation, and he would just never fucking reply. But what I've learned is that D, again, categorizes things. And
I'm
for
sorry.
me, no worries. For me, it taught me how to stop being so anxious about fucking having someone reply back to what I'm trying to say. So I'll throw
That's
you a
interesting.
message. Yeah, I'll throw you a message, dude, and then you won't answer. And so I'll just say, all right, dude, you know what? Deuces, I'll come back. Let me know when you're back.
I'll also tell
whatever.
you this: whenever I'm driving, don't look at my phone. I don't text and drive at all.
Good on you.
I take driving very fucking serious. You can ask anyone. As much as I drive like a fucking maniac, no one's in the harm's way. I'm just getting from point A to point fucking B very efficiently. Okay? Move. But I'm not over here, oh, so-and-so's texting me. Hold on. You know, I'm not doing that shit. If I'm like, oh, I got a text. Fuck. And they're probably like, this motherfucker's blowing me off. No, I'm just driving. Sorry.
Yeah.
But if you know me, you know, I'm
Right.
not.
He'll-
I
he'll-
will get
he'll
back
text
to
you
you.
back. Exactly.
It may not
And
be
so-
right now. It will be when I
Right.
can fucking do it safely or wherever I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm at a
Bottom
stopping
line.
point or something, yeah.
Right. Bottom line is, I know now that he's going to answer. It's
Oh, it
just
drives
he's
people
going
at
to
work
answer
crazy. It
on-
drives them crazy. So many
on
people.
D's time.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's on D's time. I'm on
on D's
fucking
time.
weed time. You ain't getting a text. But no, seriously.
see, the thing,
I
though,
do the
is that
same shit at
now-
work though. Same shit. People are needing shit and texting
Right.
me, and I'm like, well, I'm got shit stacked, and if I can't, I got to do it one by one. I can't fucking stop what I'm doing here and do this and do this and do this.
Right.
So I think you're right when it comes to the categorization of how I receive things and process it. I never thought of it like that. God, this show is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, like when I get a message, it's always like I am notorious for not responding to people because in my mind I get the message, I respond in my mind, but I don't actually physically write it back out. And then I will go days or hours later, I'm like, I didn't even let them know. But I
Oh
had
shit!
already like
My
gave
bad.
them an
Yeah,
answer
yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
Right.
But
You're like,
didn't
oh, fuck.
actually
This is why
respond.
we need to go back to calls, to phone calls.
Whoops.
Call me.
And that's why I like calling instead of texting.
I
always-
hate
I
always-
calling. I
I always
fucking
call.
hate talking on the phone.
Is
always
it weird though?
have.
Because I feel like the Discord like voice channels,
Mm-hmm.
that's not calling. I feel like it's totally different. I've had so many people that are like, I hate phone calls, but they will sit a Discord voice channel all day.
I used to hate doing this
All day.
Discord stuff too. And I was like, playing Battlefield, I got used to talking to people with a headset. Like,
Mhm.
okay, so this isn't so bad. But Jesus Christ, if you fucking, I don't even know why I have a phone. I don't,
I rely on my
I don't
phone
know the
very
last
heavily.
time I've actually used it to make a phone call. Like, literally, like,
Last night.
oh yeah, that's right. I was like, hey, you fuckface. Me and this guy were playing video games, and he just fucking walks off. He's like, oh, I
My
gotta go.
mother-in-law
My
came over."
mother-in-law. Oh, like you don't
Aw.
fucking see her every day or go to fucking IKEA dates and shit. He had two of his best buddies on here waiting to play video games, and he gets up mid-game. I'm out. I gotta go be social. Oh. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
I
In
hope.
my defense.
I just thought
I
it was
backed
funny
out.
because like I was gonna text you and I was like, fuck, I can't find his number. And Jeremy was like, well, here's his number. And I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna call him. I was like,
See,
oh,
here's
I
the
hope
thing,
I'm
though,
on
is
speakerphone. Oh, I hope it. It would have been so funny.
I've given D my phone number at least 3 times, and he still hasn't saved.
It's my brain, dude. Fuck off. I can't help it. That's how my brain works. And I was like,
don't feel bad.
listen,
My
I was
husband does
digging
the
through the
same thing.
messages trying to find the fucking phone number. I was like, search phone number? Did
Really?
nothing. Yeah. And
Oh
Jeremiah's
my
like, I have
God.
his fucking number. He's like, you guys have a fucking show together? And that's how Jeremiah talks, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys have a fucking show together and you don't have his phone number? I'm like, no, dude. It's fucking in the messages. He gave it to me. I don't know.
Actually,
Fact of the matter is,
I mean, come on, guys.
I love that. I love that guy. He's hilarious. So I
JD,
told him about
seriously.
our
Yeah.
I told him about the idea of going to Salem for Halloween, and he said that's something him and his girl would probably like to do. So
See, the thing though is that it would probably be before Halloween.
yeah, look at
Well,
this.
see, the thing is that are you seriously saving money to go to Salem?
That's so cool.
It's been a dream of mine. It's on my bucket list.
So I
So you
talked
have to
to
go.
him
You cannot
about
back
it.
out.
I'm gonna go either way. You can go fuck
Here.
yourself. I'm going.
I talked to no. I talked to Kim about it, and she was gonna bring her friend with her. And I told her if I was to go to
la-di-da.
Salem with you
My nipples are
guys-
hard now.
She has big boobs, so good luck.
Nice.
So,
You motorboating son of a
friend,
bitch.
the friend who the friend, not Kim. I mean, Kimberly does, but stop.
Hey,
Stop being a Kimberly.
That's
Hey,
your wife.
Stop it. Anyway, she was gonna be with her friend. I would be the third wheel.
Yeah.
So I invited you. You would be the fourth wheel, right? So
Then we make
That's
a
a whole
car.
ride right
yeah.
there.
but the thing is though,
Fly ass
she
ride.
was scared. She was scared that you
Rooms in the
would
building.
want to room up with her to save money or whatever.
No.
And I'm like, if I know D as well as I know D, he wouldn't have to do that. He would probably fucking buy his own place.
Mm-hmm.
Buy, but you know what I mean. Get your own. He's probably gonna get.
I make it
own
rain,
hotel
bitch.
room.
I make it rain.
He's getting his own hotel room. He
Mhm.
may get his own car or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
He just.
You know
If
me.
I know D, he's gonna do his own thing, and then we're gonna say, hey, when you want to meet up, I'll
Yep.
meet you at the church at 8.
Yeah, you want to go
There
here.
at 8,
Church.
and then whatever, the church building, whatever.
We're gonna go get baptized, fool. I'm God.
Community baptism.
I'm God, cut.
Come on,
No,
cut.
no, 100%.
Yeah,
That's
so-
my. Yeah, you know me. I'm gonna get my
Right.
own room and do my own thing. And I'm like, well, you guys want to get dinner? Do you want to go here and check this out? What do you guys?
Exactly.
what do you
They
guys
might
wanna
their own
do?
Thing. We might do our own thing.
Yeah, cut.
I mean,
We can go fucking
No.
lobstering.
ooh.
We can go crabbing on the pier.
I mean, I think if you were to go and if everyone's cool with it, then yeah,
I'm not
let's
cool
do
with
it.
it.
I'll go. And if you're my bitch.
Cheers,
Love
mate.
that.
No.
I can't believe you're seriously gonna save that photo.
Yeah, why not?
That-
You gave
that
it to
printout.
me. It's a memento.
Oh, it was
I
just,
save all gifts.
it was
Do
just
you?
something stupid.
I do.
I'm something stupid.
No, you're not.
I'm still here.
You're different.
I'm
Hey,
definitely
so-
different. Eccentric as a
lieu-
motherfucker.
In lieu of what we were talking about earlier. About
Sex? Gay sex?
Your friend and everything. Can
My
I
friend?
ask a question?
Oh, yeah.
Between your friend and your ex-girl.
Yeah.
Do you think that once a cheat, always a cheat?
Yeah.
Or do you think that could be fixed?
God, dude, I don't think it can be fixed. The trust is just gone.
Mm-hmm. Think so?
And that was a
And we-
problem with a couple of girls that I've dated and that I was looking at dating recently because I know that she's cheated on. But this girl I was kind of talking to, I know she cheated on her ex, right? Or her husband, whatever, at the time. But I also know that her husband was a piece of shit. Granted, that doesn't make it right,
No.
right? I'm a firm believer in if you're not happy with me, fucking leave. I'm not going to hold you back. I'm not going to beg you to stay. Don't cheat on me. Don't steal to me. Don't lie to me. You know, that's really, I don't have a whole lot that I need to be in a relationship. Just those three fundamentals. But if you cheat, what's to stop you from cheating again?
Right.
And that's, dude, I hate to say that. I hate to fucking be that way because I know people fuck up. We're human. It's gonna happen. We do shit every day. That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Maybe someone can realize I fucked up.
They fucked.
I almost lost the love of my life, my best friend. Never again will I put that on our line, on the
And
line.
Envy just fucking raised her hand.
Oh
I
shit.
did. So
Do you want to share, Envy?
You a
little
cheetah?
bit.
Are you a
little
cheetah?
bit.
You a chested
I
cheetah?
never physical. I never did anything physical.
Rar,
So
baby.
I was
So it doesn't
I was
count.
not
Were you in
always
the
a
same
good
zip
person.
code?
No.
Oh my god, D.
What? It doesn't
So-
count if you're in a different zip code.
So I was getting validation from other people online because
Okay.
I felt like that my marriage was lacking, and
Mhm.
People
it was
just as bad as cheating because it's an emotional.
it's an emotional. It was, and
Connection.
I fully
Bro,
acknowledge everything that happened.
That's worse than sex to me. Emotional
It is.
connection is
The
worse
thing
than
is,
having
though-
sex.
The thing is, though, I
That's
never like pursued to get into another relationship. So it was.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know if it was different. I don't want to say it's different because it's all classified under cheating. But
Mhm.
yeah, I was seeking, pretty much. I wasn't getting certain things,
You
and
worked
I
it
was
out,
seeking
though.
self validation. Yes, it was. Oh my God, this is.
But
It was
you worked it
a
out.
little over,
You
almost a year and a
stopped
half ago.
and you talked and you communicated and you guys worked it out.
Mhm.
Yes, it was. It
Sometimes
was very rough for a very long time, and
that's
we both.
that's got to be rough.
It was. And it
My
was
hat's
at
off
first,
to you for trying to make it work, though. For sticking around and being
Well,
like, let's.
So this is
let's
how
do
I
this.
was at the beginning. I knew what I did, and I said it is your decision, and that was not the right thing to do
Yeah, yeah,
because it's
yeah.
obviously a two-way street.
It's
And I realized that because then he saw that I wasn't fighting, and that was wrong, and I needed to be. So then actually when I came back in and I was, fighting, it was a
Mhm.
different story then.
hmm
So we worked some things out. We had some very, very deep conversations, and it
Man.
was very rough for a long time. And I started to fight a little bit more later on, and
Yeah.
it's been a struggle because there's been certain times where, he may have some doubt still, even though I was not in the wrong, and I know, and I can 100% say, like, I did not do what you may have think recently.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. And I'll fight. I'll say, you know what? I didn't. I still need friends
Yeah.
because that was
yeah,
a big
yeah,
thing
yeah.
for me. I don't have a lot of friends to talk to. I don't have a lot of people in my life. So I was seeking
I
out
get that.
friends,
I
and
get that.
eventually things got really out of hand. So I'm like, listen, I have a really good group of friends in this Discord channel that we're all part of, and I'm not letting them go because I really do need these people. I need these friends, and I need people to talk to.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
been hard. It's
Um,
been really hard.
I used to have. Oh, God, I'm such a jealous person by nature. I used to have an issue with any girl I dated being online talking to other dudes,
Yes.
but I wouldn't interfere with it because I know it's not my place to do that to them. I've always been like, I might say something, and sometimes I'm joking around. Sometimes I'm like, "Ugh, fuck, like I know you're talking to other dudes. I know they're your gaming friends, right?
Right, right.
But in my head, I'm like, she's gonna run off with these guys. But
Yeah.
that's
no,
because
it's
I'm a
hard.
jealous person, right? By nature, I'm fucking jealous. This is mine, but logically thinking and who I am, I can't let that jealousy overcome. So I'm like, do your thing, right?
Right.
I can't let it bother me. I can't.
It's difficult. I mean, it just because I
Fuck.
live and I'm seeing both sides of it currently, and there's sometimes that
Ugh.
and I don't think that I don't say he doesn't like you guys. He doesn't. It's me.
Well,
It's a trust with me.
yeah, that
So
I can imagine that he doesn't know who we
Yeah.
are and what we're saying, and it's in the back of his mind. I believe
all the
it,
time,
but
all the time.
I hope
And
he
I-
I
knows.
honestly think it's my fault. I honestly do.
Well,
as if
It's not your fault. It's not.
I
It's my
mean,
fault.
it's-
It is
it's-
100% my fault.
I was
no,
surprised
I meant
that
after that, like you and I had, we started playing DMZ together after that
Mhm.
happened, and so I was, unfortunately, the first guy to play with you on DMZ. After I want to make
So
that clear.
you left you
Yeah.
left a bad taste in someone's mouth.
So
Yeah.
I was that guy. Even
Look.
though we were friends, I was the one to help.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not help.
I'm
whatever you wanna
very
call it,
shocked
I
that
was-
you're doing
No,
the
you-
show with us. I am very shocked.
It was one of those things that I had to. I
I'm
don't want to say put
glad.
my foot down because I don't want to be. It's
Yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah. I know
we-
what you're saying.
It's not a bad relationship. Our marriage is so good right now.
It's not
It
like
is
that. I got you.
so good. It's just, and I understand, and it was a hard thing, but at the same time, like, he can't let me not do things that I want to do. It's friendly, it's safe.
You're fun.
I mean,
We're
it's
having
freaking
fun.
on the internet. We're having fun.
It's
I
live.
really
You can watch
enjoy
it.
It's live.
It's
but, you know,
recorded. It's
exactly. So
Look,
it was one of those things. I'm like, I really
I-
enjoy this, and I'm gonna do this, and it's just
I
how it
am
is.
no threat in any shape or form, and
No.
never will
Yeah.
be.
You know what?
I am.
No.
The ultimate. the
I'm not
ultimate
even
thing
a threat to
do-
the girls I am pursuing. Okay, So, best believe
The
that.
ultimate thing to do is just. You don't believe me? Here's
Team
access.
deathmatch. Oh,
Here's the channel. We're gonna invite you. Come on in. You can come and.
oh
listen to the
yeah. If he
conversation
wants to
whenever you
come
want.
and talk
He-
on the
he's-
show,
I think that
anytime.
when he plays, he has Twitch up and running when we're,
that's
Yeah.
you know,
cool.
he's.
I mean,
The last time I checked, I mean, that's. I don't hide it. I mean, he has access to all of my stuff.
yeah.
Not that he really looks at it, but I leave my
But
phone
it's
on
there.
all the time. If
It's
he wants
open.
to see
Then
it, and if he wants to
guess-
look, then he can see.
proof is in the pudding, right?
That's
if he
how
doesn't
my
believe it,
past
he'll
2
believe it,
relationships have been.
Mhm.
Like
Right.
I've been like, if you here's my phone, you
I know.
look at it anytime
that's
you
the
want.
thing.
I don't have anything hidden from anyone.
I used to never do that.
I
used to
don't
never-
care.
Even when I was married the first time, I would never be like,
Dude, I don't
"Oh, here's
care.
my phone,"
I don't
you know?
have anything hiding. Don't fucking
hard.
spend my money. But
Yeah,
You can look
it's
through
really
my fucking
personal.
phone.
It was a hard thing. So honestly, I got so good at hiding things that now it's like subconsciously, out of respect, you turn your phone over on the table.
this is what
out of
happens when you
respect.
raise your kids in a strict home.
It's
Look at me. Free, carefree. I don't care.
hmm
Look at you guys. Huh? Don't look at my
I've just
phone.
always been a very self. So my issue was, I don't know. I like to make people feel good about themselves. So I would blatantly lie to people to make them
That's that's
feel
what
good.
kills me. A lot of girls
but
do
having
that.
them feel good makes me feel good.
A lot of girls will do
It's
that.
an
They'll lie to
issue.
you to make you
It's
feel
an
good.
issue.
They want you to be happy. I don't want to be happy. I want the, I want the fucking truth. I want to know if I
I
ask
know.
something,
But
I
these
need
are-
the
these
handle
truth.
the truth.
I
These are
can't,
people that I didn't care
but I
about
need to
either, which
know.
made it even worse.
Even if
know,
I
like-
can't handle the truth, I need to know the truth. That's what a
Mhm.
real friend will do. Real friends
It's fucking
stab you in the
hard.
front.
They do.
Real stuff.
They really do.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a
Ungot.
good. Yeah. Touche.
Touche.
so-
Okay, Mr. Fancy French man.
So
So
things are going good, and it's been. I
Good.
think the biggest part.
that's
is
wonderful.
The most difficult thing that I've had to deal with is. So the friends that I do have, especially you, Chi, you have helped me out a lot through all of this, and you've been there, and I've been able to talk to you because, like I said,
Take
I don't have
the
a lot of people to talk to.
compliment.
Take it. So
take it.
again, it's hard for me
Thank you.
to hold continuous.
That's what you say when
conversations
someone
because
compliments you.
if I'm on my phone, I feel like, I'm still not, even though like nothing is going on, I still have that weird feeling. So I can't be the friend that I feel like I need to be for, people, including you. So I get really just, and that's the thing too. Every friend that I've ever had in my entire life has always left. So
Dude, that's rough.
I hold on to everybody for dear life.
I don't.
So
I've always been a person that I can just walk out of your life and you wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, well, that's done. I've always been that way.
Yeah.
So now I think that I'm getting older and wiser. My friends that I have, I'm becoming like you, where I'm like drawing you in and I'm going to keep you. Like, these are my friends.
Yeah.
There
I've
I
written
held
a lot
my
of
friend.
people out of my life, but it's like
Hmm.
it's never my choice to let them go. They've always walked out of my life,
That's
and that makes me
crazy.
think like, what's wrong
What's
with
wrong with
me?
you? Mhm.
Exactly. So that's where a lot
Nope.
of my issues have stemmed
What's
from.
wrong with
Speaking
them?
of, yeah.
What's wrong with
Mhm.
them?
That's
what-
a hard concept to understand.
They're
though,
a bad
from going
person.
to what's wrong with me to what's wrong with them.
100%.
I don't get it, and they're not bad people. Like these friends, these are my best friends.
I don't
and
know.
as soon
I
as
heard
we,
a story
you
once,
know,
and I think somebody's a bad person.
Jesus.
yeah. So it's been a real struggle. I know that there's just not a lot of. So honestly, helping this show has helped me
Hasn't
so
it? It's
much.
so weird that
Absolutely.
something we
It's
created out of
some
Absolutely.
weird therapy
thin air.
therapeutic sessions that we
Well,
have
I
to
can't
take.
afford fucking therapy apparently, so this is what I got. This is what we're doing. You know what?
The wish therapy.
I told that girl that I take medicine. Maybe that's why she stopped talking to me.
So
Maybe.
what?
Doesn't everyone
And you
take
know what?
medicine?
And if
now?
she-
That's
and
what
she
I
doesn't-
think too, right? Like everybody
Yeah.
takes fucking like that's part of dating now. Like what
What
medicines
kind of
are
medicine
you on?
Oh,
Yeah.
me too.
I don't know, dude.
Do you want to swap doses?
But
Have
you
a
know,
real good night.
she also oh fuck that. I'm
Ooh,
scared. I'm
give
scared to
me
even take
300 if you
Tylenol.
give me-
No, and you know,
Right.
she told me she's like barely on her phone, right? She only really uses her phone to call her daughter or do research or something for what she does, but
hmm
phone is not her thing. And I'm like, I used to be like that back in the day. I didn't have fucking the phone till like 2006 or something, and then I was like,
have phones back in the day.
yeah, I just didn't have them, and like that wasn't my thing. I never used phones. So now I'm constantly on my phone because we talked about that. I'm doing research, talking to friends, going to Facebook, doing this, that, and the other.
Right.
So I think it's weird that she's still like that, and I'm not. I'm like, God, what's happened to me? I'm becoming so.
Maybe she's bringing you down to your original state.
Yeah. Maybe I need
She's
that.
centering you.
She's
Maybe
art.
centering you.
She's artistic, not autistic. Artistic, an artist.
Not-
And dude, I need that in my fucking life. I do. I always have. I'm like, I need someone to feed off of. I need that energy, right? That let's be creative and fucking let's
It's a
smoke
beautiful
dope
thing.
and make art. Like,
That'd be
There's so
rad.
many cute dates, like going to pottery classes, painting classes.
well, we were
And
talking about
you
that
know-
last night, right? When I was like, God, where should I take her on a first date? And I was thinking like hatchet throwing and some tacos. Like, how fun would that be?
Dude, top
That's
notch.
fun.
Absolutely.
Who doesn't love tacos and who doesn't want to try to throw
hatchets.
hatchets? Like, if you've never done it before, it's fun. I used to
want
do it
one
when
of
I was a
those
kid.
Rage rooms, like the break room.
I,
Like
I
the
have
break
one in
shop
my
rooms.
basement.
How
I
cool
have
would
one.
those be?
I have one in my
I've
basement
been
full of all my
great.
ex's shit.
How was
I'm
it?
just playing.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm just playing.
Okay.
I'm just playing. I'm not gonna, dude. I've been so. Come on. I've been so. I went and bought like packing paper
been
and
good.
packed all her shit
You've
up
been
in
good.
perfect totes and made sure it's all. I actually texted her today and was like, "Hey, what do you want to do with all this shit?" So I left it for you. I was like, "I don't fucking want it.
I don't want
Come
it.
and get it." She's like, "Oh, I'll take it." She thought that I really wanted like the China
Oh.
hutch and the tables and stuff. I'm like, no, I want all this shit gone. I want it all fucking gone. Please take it all. Jesus Christ, take it all. So no, I've been really like, this is probably the most civil breakup I've ever had in my life. Even though it sucks, it's good
Mm-hmm.
because we're both just like being real chill about everything. Like,
Right.
fuck, I still pay her fucking phone bill.
Damn.
Her
What
well.
the fuck?
It's our phone. My phone. She's on my phone thing or whatever. It's $30. I don't
Your
care.
plan?
Yeah, she's still on my
Oh.
plan.
$30 back in the sailing pot, brother.
I know, but
Yeah.
she's still. God, I know as much as you guys say it.
Salem.
I know as
Salem.
much as you guys say it, but she's still struggling to get
I
back
get
on her
it.
feet.
I get it.
And
I get it.
she is my friend, and I don't want her to struggle and keep struggling. And she's
Is she
trying.
being appreciative though? Is
Yeah, of
she showing
course.
her appreciation?
I mean,
that's
She
okay.
said she
I'm
really
great.
appreciated it. She's struggling
Because
right
if
now.
she's
I
just
mean-
taking and not saying anything in return, then
Oh yeah, it'd be a different
I'll-
story.
Asshole.
It'd be
Done.
a different story. But you know,
I'm
I'm
an
trying to be
asshole.
I'm trying to be cool about it. I'm trying to be civil. Man, I'm trying to fucking mark my spot in heaven if there is one. I'm just telling you. Like, I'm
No.
trying to fucking be a decent person. So whatever happens to me, I'll have some kind of thing, legacy. People are like, "Oh, he was a great guy."
question though, are you doing it for other people or are you actually
I'm
doing it
doing
for
it
yourself?
for myself. Always doing
Okay.
it for myself.
Okay.
As
That's all that
much of
matters.
as an asshole I am, deep down, I really want to be a good person.
Oh, I know. I can
Did you see
that.
how much food I took to those fucking people the other day? I took
Yeah.
fucking so much food, like so much food. And I'm pretty sure they were all fucking meth heads, but I don't care because it's like to go back to the whole I give money to homeless people because it
Mhm.
makes me feel good. Like I'm a smug bastard for giving somebody money. Oh, look at me. I gave him fucking $5.
Meth heads gotta eat
But
too,
I'd
homie.
listen.
They do.
I don't go all over the social media and shit. Be like, oh, I gave this person money today. What did you do?
Fucking
You know,
the
It,
true
nullifies it.
Robin Hoods over here. Look at this guy.
you gotta
The
be.
true
Mhm.
Robin Hood.
Because the way I see it, we all
Robin
gotta
Hood.
be a Robin Hood. We've all gotta make that change and try to fucking help people, man. As much as I
Preach it.
fucking hate people and such, oh my god, I went to Kroger's tonight before I came here to get some snacks for the snow apocalypse or whatever. Snopocalypse. What did you call it? What do you call it?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
The
that's
Snowmageddon.
Snowmageddon. Yeah, the
it's
Snowmageddon.
fucking,
But-
Snowvid.
Yeah, Snowvid.
COVID.
Whatever. So I go there, I get my shit, and I park far away so, people that are lazy or old can park closer to the front. And I don't want people digging my fucking
Man.
truck. So I take my cart, unload my shit, take my cart over to the thing, and it's like the cart the farthest away from the door, and guess what? I almost lost my shit. I almost fucking lost it. And I yelled out loud, I said, people are fucking ridiculous. God damn it. The carts were all like jumbled together and like not.
Oh.
Dude. Ooh, I was so fucking mad. I pulled the carts out and lined them up. I couldn't handle it.
Really?
This is my brain
Oh
off
my
of drugs.
gosh.
This is my brain off of drugs. The little carts go on the left, all together. The big carts
The
go on
big
the
carts
right,
go on the
all
right.
the right, all together.
Oh my God.
No, they were like big cart, little cart, big cart, scattered,
Wait,
scattered.
Here's the kicker.
Ooh, I was so
There's
angry,
small
dude.
carts on the left and regular carts on the right, and then there is the flat carts. Where does the flat carts go?
The flat carts go on the side and you push them in so the thing goes under the corral or whatever. It's got to be out of the way. That's all that matters for those. That's all that matters. As long as they're out of the
I
way.
was looking for in the middle, but
There's not enough
Oh.
room in
See, all
our.
the stores that I have,
There's-
all the flat carts go on the left.
There's not enough room. I don't know.
The
really.
far left. The far
Only
left.
flat carts I know of are at Home Depot.
Yeah, the
And
home
the-
depot.
Yeah, and they just
I
go
do
under the
Tractor
corral.
Supply and
Yeah, so
Family Farm
I
at
don't go
home.
there. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, that's why I wasn't on the show at 7:50
You're
whatever.
so funny.
Because dude, I was losing my fucking mind. It's crazy. These
I
little
gotta rearrange
things,
the carts.
dude. These little things that people do on a daily basis. I'm like, they're fucking savages. These people are savages. How are we
Yeah.
allowed to function in civilization on our own, willy nilly, no one guiding us? As soon as you turn 18, man, you can just fucking put carts wherever you want. There's nobody stopping you. What the fuck?
I actually have a cart story this week too.
Oh,
Oh.
So
Oh,
Kim
no.
and I
gotta
went
breathe.
to Costco, and we were picking up some big stuff, and we were walking back. And as we were walking back to my truck, there was a car that was next to my truck, and then there was a car space in between. Homegirl puts her items in her car and then proceeds to put the fucking cart into the free space in between our cars
Stop.
on the curb so it wouldn't roll back. And so as I'm walking up to her, I'm giving her the fucking dirtiest eyes.
Skin of the
and
whip,
I
whip, whip.
have- Oh my god! And Kimberly was all like, "Easy, Brian."
Now do
Relax.
it. Don't say
Relax. I was gonna be like, "You listen here, motherfucker!" You know, no.
it.
But I mean,
that's not where the cart goes. Lazy
yeah.
bones.
yeah, I did this. I was like,
You call them lazy bones, and that just
you
sets
know,
them off.
I did one of those like, what are you doing hand movement things, you know?
The fuck?
But
Do the passive aggressive turn to Kim. Like,
it
what goes through people's minds? And just look at them
I
all
was being
sternly.
very.
Would you look at it? Would
passive.
you look at it?
Would you just look at it? Yeah.
Not me, bro. This is probably why I'm single. Such an asshole. But like, hey, lady, what the fuck? That's not where the cart goes.
Hey.
See, I just can't pay that much attention. I don't know if there's
Lazy
something wrong with
bones.
me.
Yeah, there's
when I
definitely
go-
something wrong with you.
There's something wrong. But like when I go into stores, it's almost it weirds me out to the point I'm like, is something wrong with me? I literally almost have blinders on. Everything on my peripherals turns super fuzzy and blurry, and I'm just so hyper focused on like
That's
what
called
I need to
shopping
do.
anxiety, and a lot of
Oh
people
my
have
god,
that.
I can't do it. Like
You just need weed.
the world could be burning down, and I'm just like, I need colored
Where the
pencils.
fuck are these
And
ramen
I'm just
noodles at?
going.
Yeah.
Like I'm just focused, like down, nose down, going, and I'm like,
You know
and
what I
if I try
love?
to think, I can't think.
You know what
Put
I
some
love that
earbuds
I've
in.
become
Put some earbuds in.
what
I
I've
might need to
become
try that.
addicted to though is everything that I want, I look it up on their app, what aisle it's at, boom, boom, boom. In and out, dude. Plan
That's
it
why I
all
like
out.
Aldi.
I
I go
plan
like
it
this. I
all
go
out.
whoop 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 whoop, done.
I
Go to the
plan
aisles
everything
once.
out, get everything I need, and get the fuck out of there.
Mhm.
Do you guys have that pre-shopping shit where you can
Mm-hmm.
app and
Yeah.
you can? So what I was thinking about
I like
is
doing that sometimes.
grabbing all the shit that
Mhm.
you don't really care about. Like for example, peanut butter. You're gonna want fucking Peter Pan peanut
I
butter.
haven't bought
you know,
peanut
Mhm.
butter in decades, dude. We
Really?
bought it for the
You-
dogs.
you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
then that kind of stuff you just have picked up. The
Yeah.
produce and the meat
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that kind of stuff is what you really
I've
go
done
to the
that before.
store for.
Mm-hmm.
And again, produce is in one aisle, meats in the meat aisle. Bing bang boom.
Meat group.
Yeah. So
I've done it before.
I'm gonna go to a professional hockey game this month.
You
I'm proud of
are?
you. Who are you gonna see?
Dallas versus Washington.
That should be a good game.
Nice.
Yeah, Washington. Yeah, we're gonna go on the 27th, the weekend of the 27th. So it's gonna be a great time in Dallas.
Go Stars.
Go Stars, indeed. We're doing really good this year. Doing really, really good this year.
Nice. Yeah, speaking of Washington
Welcome to the sports talk.
Yeah. I'm not a football person whatsoever.
Football!
Not even a little bit. Don't even pretend.
I don't play foosball.
But college football, Michigan did just win the national championships. For the first
Congratulations.
time since like the 90s.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
They were 16-0. I think it was 16.
Don't
Yeah,
do
they're
crack.
undefeated. We'll split it that way. Yeah, they did very good.
I was telling Envy that my uncle is a werewolves fan, and he has Michigan shirts and hats and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
Mhm.
And,
That's cool.
I remember him.
It's
giving
Wolverines,
me-
by the way.
Wolverines. I'm sorry. What did I say?
werewolf?
Werewolves.
Werewolf. I'm sorry. Wolverines.
I was like, what the hell?
All right. You know what? I'm sorry. Brain was thinking something else.
Brain went burr.
But yeah. Let's go ahead and edit that out. Let's go ahead and put
No.
Wolverines. And so I remember him giving me a hat, a Wolverines hat. And so whenever someone said, "Oh, like what college do you like?" or whatever it was, or whenever we played, NFL or college football on
Mhm.
video games, I would play as.
That's fucking
Wolverines.
cool. That's funny.
Yeah.
The werewolves.
By
Werewolves.
and like
the Michigan Werewolves.
I think it was 4th grade, some kid in class gave me a San Jose Sharks hat. And
Nice.
that's what made me like hockey. I was like, oh, that's cool. And so I started watching hockey then and got into it. And I was like, this is fucking cool. Hockey's the shit. In gym class, we were playing floor hockey,
Field
in the
hockey?
in the gym. And that's the first time I participated and gave 110 fucking % in class.
Wow.
And the PE
Yeah.
teacher was like, way to hustle, man. You really, I'm impressed. I'm like, yeah, if we're doing something fun, I'm going to
Yeah.
put my effort. These whole fucking, I'm not doing shit else. I'm not even dressing out half the time. Like, I'd barely show up. And I was like, oh, we're playing hockey? Fuck yeah, dude. And let's do this. I'm down.
Fucking board checking people and shit.
Yeah, like, I can't play football. I weigh a fucking 100 pounds on a wet. Like, no. Why are you trying to make me play football with these kids? They're fucking 100 times bigger than me. No, thank you. Basketball, I'm fucking 5 foot nothing.
I can't do basketball.
Like, I get the fucking ball rack's taller than me. Come on. I'm like, oh, playing standing next to the fucking basketball players with their nuts in my face? No. Because I'm
So
short.
speaking of gym class, I'm gonna tell this is super weird. So just please judge me for it. But I have a
Hold
reoccurring
on. I gotta put my
nightmare.
judging glasses on.
Yes, please. I literally have a reoccurring nightmare of me in high school at gym class, and I forget my gym clothes.
So what did they
Is
do?
that-
They just make you sit out? That's what.
I don't know.
They
I
make
never.
you do fucking PE and
You're
those
getting an
I
eye for
never
the
get to
day.
that point in my
Incomplete.
dream. Like I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot my gym clothes, and
That's
I
a
freak
weird,
out.
weird.
It is a reoccurring dream I've had for years.
Here you go.
You need to
I've
talk
done
to
it
somebody
once.
for that.
What does it mean?
Here's the answer.
What does it mean?
You gotta wear your regular clothes and do PE, and that's
Let's analyze
Obviously,
that.
but like I want to know because I think that dreams mean things. I also have
For
another
sure.
one
No, for sure.
where my teeth fall out of my head. Like my teeth
What in the
fall out and
ass?
fall out. Mhm.
I've heard this dream
Yes.
before, and there is some meaning behind it, and I can't
Yes.
remember what it is.
I do have falling dreams.
Maybe
I do
ask
have falling
Facebook.
dreams.
Ask
It's my
Facebook. What
teeth
does this dream
specifically.
mean?
I have a teeth phobia.
Do you?
Like
I
my
have a
teeth
dentist
hurt.
phobia.
Oh, I don't mind the
Yeah.
dentist. I really don't. But
I
my
do.
teeth fall out and rot out, and the gym one, and I don't know what they mean, but I have them all the time.
I got my tooth knocked out in like 6th grade for calling my best friend a wigger.
Oh,
Not even the N word, the W
interesting.
word.
And he's punched you square in the mouth.
Yep. That's how we were back then.
And we learned our lesson, correct?
No, I still call
Oh,
people.
that's fair.
Have you met me?
Yeah, I know.
No.
God
I
damn it,
was,
Dee.
I was just hoping.
I'll never learn my lesson. No, but that's how we were back then. But no, I went to the dentist and they had to do a root canal and shit, and
Oof.
yeah, freaked me out, man. Oh God.
I had a mouth injury like
Hmm.
that where it split my
Ooh.
my lip and my teeth and all that
Oh.
jazz too.
Sucking cock.
Actually, I could. It'd be great. I can go, blow whistles and all that jazz. It'd be great.
I can't do that. I never knew a whistle like that. I don't know how people do it.
can't.
I can't whistle with my whatever like that and all that.
I
Yeah,
can't do that either.
I can do the
Yeah.
dove. Whoa, calm down. I can do the dove calls with like
I
that.
can't do that either.
I can do
Aw.
that, and then
Yeah.
put the blade of grass in between there and make the
I could do the
squeakers.
blade of
I can do
grass.
that. I
I
can
Yeah.
do that.
I can
yeah.
call
can do that
turkey
one.
with it. I'm pretty good,
I can do that.
but I can't put
I
my
just
hands like this. Do those glasses. Yeah, I can't do that. My arms don't bend that way, and I don't understand. Anyway,
I don't
just-
understand.
Oh my god! You just do this,
ask.
dude.
Anyway,
Do you?
ask.
do
I
this.
can't, dude. My arms don't bend that way. Anyway, ask Facebook about your
I'm
dreams.
curious.
I'm curious too, especially about the
I'm
teeth
gonna-
one
I'm just
because
gonna Google it,
I've
though.
heard the teeth thing before, and it's a common dream for a lot of people. I just don't remember the meaning behind it. I think I have a dream book somewhere that analyzes dreams. Analyze that.
Oh,
So I want to tell you about my hockey thing.
oh,
Why does a guy from Hawaii like hockey?
Is this a dad
'Cause
joke
you
or
don't have
something?
snow?
like,
No, I'm serious. Like, would you ever think a guy from Hawaii?
like Jamaican
hockey?
bobsled team?
Yeah.
No,
No, would never. Right?
no.
Honestly, like it was playing video games. That's how I got into hockey.
I get it. Video games
Yeah.
open the doors for a lot of things.
Yeah. And I
Perverts.
lived in Texas at the time. And
Tejas,
like
homie.
Texas. Yeah.
Represent.
So Dallas. Yeah.
We're in
But
Texas. huh?
That's the. I get asked that question a lot.
That's
I'm
weird.
wearing a
That.
Dallas Stars shirt right now. Like I get a question. I
I got
get
a
that
Texas
question
shirt
asked
on.
a lot. What is a guy like you from Hawaii like?
I don't know.
How does
Some
he-
dudes
how
just
does
like it
he-
up the butt. It is what it is. Like,
it is what it is.
no, that's interesting because games got me into a lot of things, and I think playing sports games and stuff let me live out the fantasies of being able to like drive race cars and play football and baseball and shit, because I couldn't do it as a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
And
when
I could
when I
see
played-
getting into
Yeah.
hockey by playing the games because
Absolute-
you get to
yeah.
live it for once. You get to be in there.
Yeah.
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 So
Use
I
your
don't guess
brain.
you guys have a hockey team in Hawaii, right? Like there's not anywhere
Not
to
that I
just
know of.
go
I'm
play.
sure there's like amateur.
Yeah, amateur,
I'm sure
yeah,
there's
yeah,
amateur leagues and all that
maybe.
kinda
And
stuff,
they're
but I
probably
don't
playing
know
like
of any.
street hockey or something, but
I did play street hockey. I did play.
Did you?
Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks was huge back in
dude,
the 90s. I'm
it's
just saying.
it was right. They need to make another
I,
Mighty Ducks movie.
Knuckle Puck. I've tried it. So.
Emilio!
Emilio!
Emilio! Dude,
Stupid.
yeah, they should make
Oh.
another Mighty Ducks movie. Just like, let's do it. Let's make
Oh my
another one.
gosh.
They've done 3.
Let's do another
Yeah.
one. Come on. The Mighty Ducks. Or, right? Mighty. Yeah, Mighty.
Mighty.
That's a lot of Mighty Mices. Mighty Mices. Mighty
Mighty
Mouse.
I googled it, you guys.
Oh, God.
I'm scared.
Lugal? Oh, are you gonna die?
No.
Are you gonna start
It
bleeding out of
says-
your ears and shit?
Well, this is research by like people like PhDs and stuff.
I told you it's like common, right?
So it is very common.
See?
So your
Wow.
teeth are a symbol of pride and strength. The dream may represent feelings of inadequacy or vulnerability in your life. Gonzalez Barreros believes that major life changes or personal or professional challenges that cause feelings of failure, unhappiness, unease, or uncertainty can manifest into dreams about teeth falling out.
I don't know how much
It may
validity
feel like
I
you've
put
lost
in
control
that.
and power over your life or certain events.
Weird.
Speedy Gonzalez don't know shit. Don't listen to that fool.
It's pretty much like your own inadequacies, your own
Yeah.
your own self-image. Yeah, feels that. Yep, that makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense, right?
Makes a lot of sense. As much as I don't like it too, it makes a lot of
Fuck.
sense.
Man, isn't
Alright,
Google
now
great?
I gotta freaking Google.
Isn't Google great? Isn't that the greatest shit? I'm glad we use that.
I
now.
love the theory and the dream research. I think that it's fascinating to me.
I
The
think I have a
body
book
is
somewhere.
fascinating. The mind is fascinating.
I have a book
Oh my
somewhere
gosh.
about
no, he's-
dreams.
Oh no.
So you said Nirdia Gonzalez?
Mm-hmm.
Gonzalez
Grunge-
Barreros.
Barros? Yeah, so
Yep,
I have
yep, yep,
I have
yep.
the same thing. So mine
Yep.
is falling in your dreams, which
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of, like falling off cliffs or,
Yeah, I've had a couple of those.
dreaming about falling tends to signify a loss of control over an
Oh, no.
important situation.
Oh
It
no.
indicates fear, terror, and anxiety that comes of losing grip over significant things.
That's weird.
The
I had
feeling
dreams.
of falling may represent a sense of helplessness.
I dreamed
Ouch.
about BMXs last night. 3 of them to be exact, and they were worth
Maybe-
a ton of money. And I sold them really, really cheap. I don't know what that means, but
Weird.
they were. It was cool because they were BMXs, and I like
What's your BMX?
BMX bikes. So I was
But
like,
see, here's the thing. I don't remember the last time I dreamt.
Really?
The last time, I mean, so I know I had dreams of falling because I've had it
Mhm.
multiple times, but I don't remember the last time I had a full-on like dream. Like,
that's weird, man.
It is weird.
it's unlikely that people never dream. It's far more likely to have issues with REM sleep, memory
Mhm.
recall,
Yeah.
or sleep disturbances. Certain substances, caffeine, alcohol.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, it might be your
Yeah.
meds. It could be
Mhm.
Probably the
tea,
meds and
caffeine.
why I don't drink.
Yeah.
I mean, I do not drink coffee at night.
I
What?
do
What happened, guys?
I do have a confession.
I gotta confess.
Hey,
Oh,
no. God damn it.
So this is super weird, and again, put your judgy glasses on. I
God damn it! I
thought
just took
that
them off.
I had a condition because not so much now, but for many, many years of my life, you know how guys have wet dreams?
Mhm.
I would
I've
have,
never
like,
had one.
I would have the lady version every single night for years.
Okay, every night is kind of weird, but
How old were you? And wait, what?
I mean, it
I've
just stopped
I
maybe 2
know
years ago.
I known girls that do
Are you
that.
serious?
Yeah,
I-
I'm
serious?
dead serious.
You
Yeah.
get serious?
Yeah, and I would have an issue because like I would wake up
Yeah,
very much satisfied,
Yeah.
and so I would not like seek out
yeah,
other,
yeah.
you know,
I
because
thought
I
you were
was
fucking with me. Are
no,
you
I
se-
was dead serious.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
I would wake up and be like, yeah, I'm good, and you know, people in my life would be like, well, I'm like, well, I'm already done for the day, you know.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, so-
literally.
Here's a lotion.
thought-
huh?
No,
thought there was
I've
something wrong
known
with me for a
I've
long
known
time.
girls that do that, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're good. They don't feel like, well,
Yeah.
have
I've never had a wet
never
dream.
I have never
Mhm.
met a woman that did that.
I have
Yeah.
quite a few. I've never had a wet dream in my life, and
Yeah.
I always thought that was just something people joked about. Like,
No. They
but
are
I
very
asked my
real.
ex was like, "No, it's real.
It's very real.
It's a very real thing." And I looked it up, and it fucking is. It is
It's
literally.
interesting.
I
Yeah.
mean, Kim was the one that took my virginity, so I have no idea what you guys are talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it was
Praise the Lord.
I thought that, I was like, there's got to be something wrong with me. There has to be something wrong. Like, why is this happening every night?
That's crazy every night. You have an
Every night.
overactive imagination.
Every
Every night
night.
for how long?
God.
For multiple
Years.
years?
God, I wish I
Years.
had your brain.
It's
You must
exhausting.
have-
I'd get
like,
rubber
you must
sheets.
have, I would have a funnel. Just
Yeah.
everything go through the funnel and just pump out the house through your fucking.
Just got
pump
this.
system.
I keep this by the bed.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
it
with
is
you?
For
interesting.
emergencies.
Jesus Christ, you guys are
Yep.
disgusting.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that was a real thing. I mean,
I didn't know you could do
forgive
that every
my
night.
nativity.
It's all
You know,
good.
my naiveness.
Yeah.
What the word is,
Yeah.
but
I had very explicit dreams, and
maybe that's why you like dragon smut.
It is.
maybe this was before. Honestly, this was before I started reading those books.
I know, but that's why
Yeah.
you like dragon smut.
This was just specifically Dragon.
It's an
Smut.
avenue.
Well, I mean, like maybe this is like the segue into how you don't have them anymore, and I don't know,
Yeah,
you're
maybe.
satisfied by dragons, and I don't know. I don't.
I just
know.
have a very, I
I'm
don't know,
Overactive imagination.
overactive imagination.
There's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with that. Oh, I drove by a place today that does stripper dancing pole training, whatever.
Oh,
I was like, I'm
training.
maybe I should
I am
stop
training.
Are
and
you really? Are you going?
maybe
next month.
maybe I should check it
next month.
out.
I am currently working on getting some more strength because
Mhm.
I'm very much out of shape. I don't want to show up
Oh.
and be like just dead in the first 10 minutes.
I found
I'm
out how
doing
out
some
of shape
strength
I am.
training.
I went to pick up that couch today and I was like, oh my God, I'm out of shape.
My
He was like,
arms are
this
loose.
really is an antique. Fuck. It was so heavy. It was like way heavier than I thought it was, but at least the guy was cool and was like, yeah, I'll definitely help you carry it out to your truck. But I was like, oh,
How did you get it back out?
the good fellas, baby.
It's easier going out than going
No,
in.
I asked. It sure is. No, it was funny. Is okay. So I had the door open and I was unloading the truck and I got the chair in and all that. And I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna manhandle the couch and put it in the house, right? So I started to,
Dang.
and when I looked around, I was like, fuck, where the fuck are my dogs? Those little
Oh,
bastards.
no.
Nooks opened the gate because he's smart and knows how to open the gate to get out. So he got out, and then Laszlo got out, and Laszlo was just, doofy ass dog running around in the yard like, I'm gonna pee on everything. I was like, cool. So it's like, Laszlo, come. He came over. He's like, hey, I'm like, I love you. Thanks for coming. Here's a piece of cheese. Go in the house. Nooks is he does his own thing. So I have to get in the truck. Here's how I have to catch my dog. I have to get in the truck. And I have to go find him, and then I have to open the door and be like, come on, buddy, let's go for a ride. Let's go. And he's like, oh, seriously? Okay, cool. Well, hold on. I gotta pee, and then we'll do that. And so he pees, and then he comes and gets in the truck. And then he sits there, and he's all out of breath because he's an idiot. So I drive him around the block because, I promised him a ride.
Right.
And then I pull up, and my roommate pulls up right as I'm pulling. I'm like, yes. Because my 80-year-old neighbor stopped me because there was a piece of like flashing that blew off the side of someone's roof in his yard. He's like, is that yours? I'm like, no, dude. Like, whatever. Throw it in my truck. I'll take it to the dump. Whatever. He's like, oh, one of your dogs got loose. Yeah, whatever. Come on.
Thanks, Cletus.
I love the guy. He's great, but he just wants to talk for 40 fucking minutes while I'm trying to do. Every time I'm trying to do shit, he's like, you need some help moving that couch into your house? I'm like, no, dude, you're fucking 80. No, I can barely lift the fucking. I was like, I appreciate it. No, I love the guy.
80.
I love the guy. He's out there gardening, mowing, shirt off, kitchen to tan. He's ex-retired fire chief. Cool as fuck. But I was like, no, I'm going to get my roommate to help me. I appreciate the help. So, driving around and fucking, as soon as I pull up from driving Nooks around, my roommate pulls up. I'm like, fuck yeah. I roll down my window because I have the hand crank. I don't have electric windows in my truck. So I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, taking lunch? I'm like, want to help me move some furniture in the house? Yeah.
That's a
He's
yes.
always, never a no from this guy. Never. Anything and that's what
probably knows what you're giving them.
That's what brings me back to the other night when I was like, I just don't want to burden him. When I was talking about maybe I could just ask him to take the dogs out in the morning sometimes when I'm like, don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't want to burden him Because he's always like, yeah, if he was awake, he would definitely come all the way up here, get the dogs, hook them up, take them outside, let them do. It's like 20 fucking degrees outside. He would do it. I don't want to be that guy though. I don't want to burn him. I just need to get up off my ass. Stop being lazy. We laid in bed till like 10:30 this morning.
That's good though.
Does
It's good for your brain.
in the house?
No, they stay in the bedroom with me overnight. They don't. No, hell no. I don't trust them. No, Nooks got up in the morning. Nooks gets up in the morning and howls at me until I like get up or just ignore him and make him get in bed with me. I'm like, no, we're not fucking going. We're not doing this, bro. It's the weekend. I'm sleeping in. Get up here. And then we'll cuddle for like until I stop petting him and he gets pissy and runs away. But yeah, no. I'm like, I ain't getting out of bed, dude. I don't even fucking care right now. I'm tired. So, but no, they just both slept in the bed until like, then finally he got up and it was like 10:30. And he was just raising hell. Like, I have to pee. I'm a motherfucker. I'm like, all right, I got you, boo. So
I feel that in the mornings.
This is how UTIs are made.
Bro, I had to pee. They both had to pee. Can't hold it in but so long. Unless you get rubber sheets.
That's true.
Rubber sheets.
I recommend that.
Or depends.
Just lay in it.
Sure.
Ew. That's gross.
Model of fucking sheets to get.
No, dude.
Anyway,
moving on.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I got all the furniture in the house and it looks good. Got it set up kind of so I can kind of have an idea of how I want it. I don't know. I need to refinish it though so it matches the table.
I would love to see that chair fucking white and black, or red and black, or olive green.
I don't know what to do with it. I'm trying to find another chair that matches that. And I was thinking I'll get a nice table for the kitchen to put them with, but it has wheels on the front. They're wooden wheels. I mean, all that shit's legit antique. The couch is made in like 1929 or some shit. It's on the bottom. Yeah. Like that's all legit.
That couch seen some shit.
Yeah, and it's it has had upholsters repairs done to it, but it's nothing you can tell. But there's a tag on the bottom of it too, and the guy's like, he told me, like the guy literally told me when I went to the guy, he's like, this is all the houses. Oh my god, the houses in the area, like fucking Victorian homes and shit.
Oh,
like,
that's beautiful.
yeah, so when I went in his house, I was like, oh my god, I was geeking out on all this fucking, look at the windows, they're original, and they got the waves in them and shit. Oh yeah, I was fucking nerded up. But he was nerded up with me too when we went outside, and he's like, this is so-and-so's house, and you can see their initials in the sky, and blah, blah. I was like, oh my god, you can. It's
wow.
I was such a nerd, but yeah, I was like, the architecture was beautiful. But yeah, he was showing me like the couch is authentic, it's real, it's antique. There's been upholstery work, and he showed me where it was done, and he showed me the tag of who did it and where it was done and all that stuff and when it was done. And like, yeah, I was like, fuck, you don't know.
Those are the people you want to fucking buy from,
right?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
no. Like, he legit had, like, his house was like a fucking antique museum, like, of just all this fantastic, beautiful furniture everywhere. And you're like, wow, this is the people that are preserving all this history. So, yeah, we need them in our lives. I know. I went out and did
your dream is coming true, bro. Your vision.
Slowly, room by room,
Rad.
the house
That's
is
fucking rad.
the house is coming together slowly. I have to pick a paint color.
When Dee and I first talked, we were like, oh, like what kind of stuff are you into? And one of the things we both said that we were into was...
1, 2, 3, midget porn. Oh, you didn't say it with me. Oh, weird.
Damn it. Whatever. We said that we really both like what we do in the shadows. We both liked the way the whole goth.
Yeah, I named my dog after him.
You know, he named his dog Laszlo after
Laszlo, a character from the show.
Yeah.
Hi, BB.
Not Camp Laszlo, the cartoon show.
No, I've never seen that.
It's stupid.
But yeah, what you were saying.
The background, the motif, if you will, is a goth motif with books and
Victorian
dark
goth, yeah,
Victorian
purples, blacks, reds.
Yep. And so I've seen his video pictures or whatever of his bathroom and how that looks, and that's very gothy. And then
it is, isn't it?
We were talking about his living room and
the sitting room is what it's called.
Sitting room, excuse me. That's where you said the fish tank is going to go too, right?
Yep.
So
nice.
Victorian fish tank, stand? Maybe
I don't know. I'm still shopping. I'm
you don't. At this point, don't put a fucking PetSmart fish
Oh
tank. Or
no, dude, no, not
PetSmart
even
stand.
nothing like that's going in there. I'm just
Okay,
at this
all
point,
right.
I'm still shopping, but I have to save up more money now because I just blew my wad on a couch.
It is
Nothing.
white for
Honor.
a reason.
That was a knee slapper. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at more Victorian tabletops and stuff with like some kind of wrought iron designs and stuff for the legs and all
Rad.
that. You know, something that's going to be sturdy enough to hold a fish tank, but old enough to keep the theme going.
Motif.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ian, would you mind if I asked you roundabout how much
I'm not gay.
That's
Oh.
Damn it.
So I paid $20 for the table. I paid
Wow.
the couch and the chair were $200, and I asked him if he'd take $150, and he said yes, and he helped me load it.
Wow.
So deal.
Here's a $50 tip. No, I'm playing.
So I
Wow.
looked up
Wow.
similar couches, and the furniture sets are well into like $3,000, $4,000. The couch by themselves usually sell around $500 or $600. So I'm not
Wow.
complaining because
No.
it's old and it needs some reupholster work on the sides and the back. But if you just walk in the room, you can't tell. You can't see it. It's the lace around the edges that need to be reworked. And you can go buy lace at like Michael's and fix it. But I don't really care right now until after I refinish the wood. And here's the thing, I'm scared to do anything to it because anytime you clean up antiques and patina and stuff, it loses value. So right now that couch could be worth some money and I not know it, and then I go in and fuck it up, right? But I don't plan on selling it.
I mean,
So
Antiques Roadshow that bitch.
I
They
don't
can't
know,
do, like,
dude. See, I
they
mean,
take pictures of it and like you can't you
maybe
like
one
submit it?
day somebody that knows me when I die can be like, I have this couch and it's and they'll be like, oh, that's worth fucking $3,000. And they'll be like, oh, thanks, D.
Jeez.
You know,
Yeah.
you never know. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck everyone. I want to make it look cool and match the rest of the furniture in the room. So I'm just gonna redo it. But yeah, I was excited. I was like a gay guy at a parade today, just like, oh, new couch. So queer
I love that
eye
for
for
you,
the
though.
straight guy over here.
I do honestly.
I
that
have a
couch
queer
looks
eye.
so
I
rad.
have a queer eye, and I'm not gay. I don't want penis. Don't want it. Sorry, guys. As much as beautiful as I am, but I have the eye for things like that. Like I feel like remodeling and designing and all that stuff. I'm an artist. It's art, you know, colors and paints, and
Absolutely.
so
Maybe that's your calling, interior designer.
is it
Or
be the first straight interior designer?
yeah,
Oh no.
I'm sure they're straight.
Yeah,
Sure.
straight women. Straight guy.
Okay, you got
You said Jennifer Lopez. All
Oh
right.
shit.
You know, I'm sure there's a calling for male interior designers.
I don't think that there is. If they're straight, who's gonna trust you? I have to act gay. Is that what it is? I'm gonna have to be flamboyant to be an interior designer. You have to go to school for that, by the way. That's
to
the
go to
other.
Yeah,
school?
school for everything.
That's the other thing. I wouldn't go to school for that shit. You know why? I already have the gift. I don't need to be taught by someone else how it should be.
He has the gift.
the gift.
You don't think I do?
You have the
You do.
goods. I think you have the goods.
I can see shit. What looks good together? What goes together?
I believe it.
I believe. I'm a believer.
You're a believer. Did you know
Believer.
that?
Did you
I
know?
know you guys are gonna go say you can go fuck yourself, Kim G. But
Yeah.
did you know that it's going to get in the low 20s tonight?
I did. I saw that, and I'm happy for you guys. That you know
So
what?
by-
That just
by
means you
five
guys
This
have
is
to
my
cuddle. You guys have to
enthused
cuddle.
face.
You have
by
to go
5 o'clock
cuddle.
or 6 o'clock, it's supposed to snow a little bit.
Let me see.
Oh,
Do
how
you-
fun!
Do you want me to pull up the weather right now?
No, we
I
don't care.
mean-
We don't care what it's doing
no,
up
that's
there.
it's Michigan.
Yeah, it's always cold there. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No,
probably
dude,
like-
I'm excited.
like,
I'm so excited. Everyone's like, "Oh, I hate snow." I'm like, "No, I want it to snow because my dogs love the snow." And I got the snowblower
Yeah.
out and I got it all fired up. Dude, that thing hasn't ran in fucking like 4 years. I put some gas in it
Do
tonight,
you guys see that?
fired it up. No, I
It
can't.
says 0.
0.
0. That's not a
It
number.
is
That's a negative.
0 degrees outside.
Do you have a backup source of heat? Like,
I
do you
have
have
fireplace.
a fireplace? Yeah, that's what
I
I.
do have
If I
fireplace.
lived up north like that, I'd have to have like multiple sources.
You know how
of
cold it is?
heat.
Do you see this right here? I have a little heater that sits next to my chair
Oh, that's cute.
right now.
I have one of those tower ones that turn and all that.
Yeah, that's what that one does.
I put it in my bedroom because I was tired of using the heat all the time, and I can just click a remote and it comes on and keeps my
Yeah.
room nice and toasty.
Yeah.
And then I get
I'm-
really
I'm
hot and
always
pissed
cold.
off. I'm like, God damn, fucking hot in here. Throw the sheets off of me.
And like my socks. Look at my big fluffy
Oh,
socks.
you have up north socks.
Oh,
Those are fun.
yeah.
I have some of those
Yeah.
too. I love them.
Well, it's also like really cold in the basement, and it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
concrete floor down here.
That makes sense.
But
Basement should be around like 63 degrees year round.
it's cold.
Oh my goodness.
I
What?
love it though.
Nothing.
I'm a
This is
fan of the
all-
cold. I hate
I think-
anything above 70.
That's true.
I'm like, oh,
I mean,
so
I'm
hot.
Hawaii. I'm a tropical person. All right.
I lived
As
in
soon as it hits-
Texas.
I
I
like
hated
it.
it.
I like it 70, straight 70.
Mhm. I like it 65
sleeve.
and drizzling outside.
I like pants and a t-shirt.
That's my favorite weather.
So, humidity.
None.
Humidity. I can give like a 30% chance, a 30% humidity. can
I
do
like
with
it a little humid. I like because
Just
my
a little
throat
bit.
doesn't get dry. And
Mhm.
Louisiana, I couldn't
Oh,
breathe. I
that's
had the
fair.
hardest time
It was-
breathing
yeah.
there because it was always so humid.
Oh,
But
man.
Austin wasn't too bad. It's really humid here in Virginia, in Lynchburg, because I think of all the woods retain all the moisture and stuff, so it just
Mhm.
keeps it humid all the time. And it's like, you feel
Oh.
like you're fucking dying.
I used to have like a sore throat when I was overseas
Mm-hmm.
because it was so dry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
you
what happens to
like,
me.
Oh my god. I had to. We had to chug water every day.
Yeah.
'cause not only was it hot, of course, it was 130 degrees.
All that
at its
shit's
hottest,
wicking away constantly,
but
man.
it's just, man, you're just
Mhm.
burning up. You go inside and fucking 80 degrees feels great on the AC. The
Mhm.
AC can't keep up with the
Yeah,
heat,
yeah.
So you go in, it's 80 degrees. That's a fucking, I don't know, 40-degree difference, 50-degree difference between the two, let's say, whatever.
I used to love it when it was like humid at nighttime and it's a hot, humid summer nights and shit. I don't know why.
Mm.
Me and my
Can't
friend
do
were
it.
all just sitting
Mm-mm.
outside and hanging out, smoking cigarettes and playing
sticky.
guitar and stuff. And I'm
Mhm.
like,
It
I
needs to be
loved it.
fucking Cool in there.
I used to love that shit. Now
It
it's
needs to be
like,
cool, dark, and
Mm-mm.
quiet.
That's how I
Mhm.
am now. Well, yeah, when I'm sleeping, I need to be cold. I have to
Need to
have
be
it cold.
Mhm.
I think everyone
Yeah.
knows you sleep good when it's like 63 or some shit.
Oh yeah.
I've been changing up my sleeping for a little bit. Like before, I used to sleep. Don't touch me, leave me alone.
Oh, I'm
I
like
need
that.
my own space.
But now
you
I
know what
think
mean?
sleeping with the dog is kind of helping me. I know it's weird, but he's in
Yeah,
the
no.
bed and now he's there and he touches me and it really doesn't bother me. Like it used to be
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? you know?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh, I wanna come here. I wanna hug
Well,
you
you
while I'm
know,
sleeping.
turn
Yeah,
the turn the heat off. Turn the heat off. There you go. But you turn the heat off, you gotta cuddle to keep warm. Just saying.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
why men are always hotter than women and women are cold. It forces us to have sex. Because you gotta cuddle and keep warm and then what happens when you cuddle? You spark. That's my theory.
So what if you have
That's your
someone
theory?
that they both run hot?
Then
Like
you
the woman runs
then
hot
you're a
and the
lesbian.
men- So I guess I'm a lesbian then.
That's fair.
Fucking lesbian.
Yeah, I guess I'm a lesbian.
Where's your flag?
She runs hot, she runs warm, and I run warm.
Wasn't meant to be. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
I mean,
turn. You're not trying to
7 years
procreate
says
either.
it does.
You're not trying to procreate either, are you?
No.
All right, then
No.
you're exempt. Then why'd you bring it up? God, trying to ruin the show.
Why are you
I'm going to.
so
bed.
mean to me?
Why
Oh,
aren't
dude.
you mean to me? I thought we were friends. I made
not mean to you.
I made
I'm never
jambalaya
mean to you.
and cornbread tonight for dinner. It was fucking delicious, right?
All right.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
put red kidney beans in my jambalaya. I don't
Oh,
know.
nice.
I don't know if anyone else does, but
Yeah.
I
fuck
just-
with the
I
red
like
kidney
beans and I like the sausage and I like the fucking rice and it's just good all together like that. Sorry if I offend any of you from Louisiana, loser Anna, whatever the fuck.
Oh.
Oh my god. Where's Hannah?
Loves her Anna, but
Where's Hannah?
Y'all,
I love spicy food like that. I love Creole
I
food.
have to go potty.
Gross.
So bad.
Well, we can end the show because it's been like 2 hours. So if that's cool, if that's what you want to do.
Go potty.
Hurrah.
We can edit that shit out.
It's
if
up to
wanna keep
you.
going.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to keep going, it's up to you. It's been 2 hours.
I probably can't.
All right.
I think it's time for bed.
That sounds like a good idea.
By bed, do you mean Baldur's Gate 3?
No.
No.
By rubber sheets. Yeah. All right.
Your new nickname is
Yes.
gonna be Rubber Sheets.
Yes, it is
Rubber
time for
sheets.
bed.
Hey,
Thanks.
Rubber Sheets, what's up?
No,
Thanks.
don't do that, Chi. That's mean.
I'm joking.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. We appreciate you listening to our unintelligent banter. Join us next week for more shenanigans. Oh, he said it. And
Shenanigans. So.
hopefully we can keep entertaining you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, right.
I don't know where the stop button is. There it is. Stop.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
Good time. Thanks. Bye.
Recording. Stop,
Bye.
Stop recording. Jump to DM.
Dude, my fucking
Download.
my Discord cut out twice. I don't know why.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It wasn't me.
No. It was me.
I gotta
Probably.
pay my mortgage. Fuck. Is this fine, Dad? I think it is. Why hasn't she texted me? See, I don't know if she's just didn't text me because, she's not texting or not in the mood to talk, or if I said something, God, I'm such a girl.
I think you're overdoing it.
Maybe she's just talking to another dude.
She could be.
Yeah. That would make sense.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot to keep up with when you're trying to date, right? Like, converse. That's why I'm only talking to one girl. Can't do
She
it.
may be going through what you are going through, or are going through, is going through,
Yeah.
going through.
There's something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like this morning, my first thought when I woke up and I started thinking about it, I was like, am I really ready to be dating? Do I really want someone in my life right now? I don't know. I kind of do, right? Like I do. But then there's something in my mind that's like, why? Is it really that important? Don't you have enough dumb shit to deal with right now? Do you really want a girlfriend on top of it?
Dude, when it got to I was going to kill myself at a point. Like I had
Yeah.
a gun to my head and everything, So
Well, thank God you're here. And thank God we're doing this, man.
yeah, brother, I know.
Well, I don't know. Thank whoever. Thank you.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you didn't do anything. Exactly. Thank you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
It's fucking hard, dude. Life is bullshit. Life is hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm not mad at people that kill themselves. I get it. I don't think I can do it. I'm close, but I just don't have the balls or something. I don't know. I don't have the balls to do it.
You maybe have something to live for. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 dogs.
There you go.
My house.
It is what it is.
These nuts. The possibility of having intercourse again before I die is a strong